Funny thing is, as soon as I end the stream and like restart it, now people are saying like, oh, now it sounds good, now it's good, yeah, it's great now. I mean, if anything, you guys were like minutes behind, literally. Okay, yeah, now the frame rate looks, or now the bit rate looks fine. You weren't inside yet. Yeah, you were like, I've been sitting here for like 3 minutes. Oh man. I'm gonna just let you a little behind the curtain, behind the scenes right now. I've been non-stop working and non-stop prepping for this shit, in addition to building this PC now for the past like 4 days straight, and I'm fucking exhausted, and and now I'm really stressed out because the stream has like really been going, it's not worked at all. I just want like a cozy, comfy experience, and so far it's just been, everything's been going wrong. But let's go from here. Maybe you know what I might have to do? We might just have to transfer the stream to indoors. I can tell you this. I only have like probably an hour and a half of daylight left, and I mean I could stream at night, but I know it's gonna get cold. And yeah. Oh, I didn't even see the dono. No, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I'm sorry. When I'm outside, I can't hear that shit. Vicious. Let me replay this as if it's happening now. Vicious coming in.
Order Chinese food like Ralphie's family bruh. Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, I guess that's at least it's good I'm doing this shit 2 days in advance, so that way for real Thanksgiving I can ensure that I still have some sort of food plan. Ah, boys, I'm very discouraged right now. I'm very stressed, if I'm being honest. But okay, no, the PC's fine. It was just the internet was shitting the bed for whatever reason. It's fine now, right? Looks like it's fine now. Okay, so the oven's done preheating, so I can throw in the turkey now. Thank you, by the way, for the, I feel like I didn't fully appreciate it. Vicious tipped $50 fucking. Thank you, sir. Holy shit, that's like a lot. I'm sorry, man. Thank you, man. Holy fuck, that's like actually a shitload. I wish I was in a better headspace to be more hyped about that right now, but thank you, man. Seriously, it'll go directly to the cooking stream fund. Thank you, man. No, we haven't stopped. I just stream shit to bed, so. What's up, DJR something?
I love the cooking streams.
Thank you, man. Okay, your sub will go directly to the Hot Pocket Serena's fund. Let's continue. Okay, we're not giving up. We're not giving up. Okay, might have to alter the plans that we had initially, but I want to come out with a cooked dish. Okay, so boom. Mental reset. You know what I think we're gonna do? I think what we're gonna do, because at this point the only reason I wanted to do this outdoors was because the smoker couldn't be done indoors. Now that that's not happening, I think I might just do all this indoors because it's obviously a hell of a lot easier to cook in an actual kitchen. And I'm 2.5 hours into stream and I've cooked nothing. So yeah. Here's the bad news. I haven't cleaned my kitchen at all, so it's nasty as fuck. But whatever, man. All right, let's just do it. We'll make the best of things, cause yeah. Okay, all right. Beer first. Hello. All right, let's move stuff indoors. Yep. It's time. This will at least make the rest of the process A, less cold, B, less dark, C, more efficient. First things first, we'll put the turkey in the oven because that is now ready. So like I said, I set the temperature at 315. Kind of went for the middle ground temperature that we're looking at. I appreciate the suggestion of, what did Coral Maker say, like 210? Yeah, I mean, look, I'd love to be able to like bake this shit or roast it or whatever for that long. But brother, we're 2.5 hours into cooking stream and I have 0 edible food, so yeah, we don't have time for that. But we can at least, I don't know, set a timer for what? What did ChatGPT say? I did 3:15, so like 2 hours. This microwave can't even do 2 hours. Fuck. Okay, in that case, we'll go with shit. Oh, timer? I've never used this oven's timer before. Is that a thing? It is a thing, except it's, yeah, that's not gonna work either. It only goes up to an hour anyways. Fuck! All right, hold on. I could set a timer on the phone I'm using for chat. That works, I guess. 2 hours. Okay. Starts. That'll do. Okay. Even before this phone dies in 2 hours. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to clean this area a bit. None of this indoor areas was prepped for a cooking stream, and therefore it's kind of sketch. But whatever, it'll work. It's a kitchen. I cook here all the time. It'll work. Fuck it. Okay. Pivot. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Let me bring in all of the stuff I was gonna cook that was already sitting outside, and we can transfer that indoors, I guess. Is there like a good angle where I can be like, you can see me both indoors and outdoors? Like maybe like out here, and then like see me walk into there. Is that a thing? Whoa. Yeah, you'll be able to see me do the thing, all right? Can you see Joel in the frame? Oh yeah, you can. Okay, let's just transfer all this shit indoors. Fuck it. Is what it is. Oh shit. I'm so sorry, Joel. All the seasonings, all the veggies, all the dairy. Yeah. You know, the funny thing is, I can smell the turkey like in the oven already starting to at least get up the temperature, right? And it smells smoky as fuck. So I've got like tentative confidence actually that it'll end up smelling or end up tasting smoky even if we didn't like, you know, fully smoke it or whatever. Oh, that's good news. That's good news. Oh shit, sorry. At the very least it'll have hints of smoke, which is better than nothing. Oh, I hit the camera, sorry. Holy dust? What? What dust? Oh. Huh? Okay. That one in there, that one in there. Those ones up here. That stuff in here. All my cooking utensils can now just actually be placed back in my kitchen where they'd normally be sitting. That's nice. That's nice. The ball crusher, ready to go for later, of course, of course. My balls have already been very crushed this stream, so it's only on theme, I guess. All right, put these in here for now. Okay. You over here. In there. I got a bunch of unwashed glasses and shit. Back, whatever. We're just gonna say part of the experience. Okay. I think my kitchen is sort of ready to cook in. Kinda. Please don't judge me. I'm sorry. Like my kitchen, like it's not like, I mean it's not great, but look, normally in a cooking stream, I would cook. I would at least clean my kitchen in a way where it's like not disastrous looking in advance. It's not, I'd call it normal right now. I'd call it just regular person condition. So when I take you in here in a second, just know that like, all right, yeah, it's not what it normally would be at. It's not up to my standards of cleanliness for cooking streams, but it'll have to do. It'll get the job done. Okay, this is like, it's kind of like inviting over a guest or like a guest coming to your house when you weren't planning on it. It's like a situation like that, right? That's what it feels like right now. All right. All right. A lot of dust under the sofa? This? Oh, yeah. There's... You guys are acting like you fucking dust all the time too. Sure you do. Bro, I mean, like, here, look, well, let me turn off streamer mode for a second. I'll just be regular me mode. I have been, my entire life has essentially been consumed by anniversary servers and streaming that and having to play that and everything involved with playing that for the past year, like quite literally a year now. My apartment has fallen into a state that even I, who doesn't necessarily have like ultra high standards for cleanliness, my apartment has fallen into a state where even I am embarrassed by how dirty it is. Like, and it's because I've been so nonstop just having to worry about like playing and streaming Anniversary that I've had literally zero time to be able to essentially keep up with any aspects of my life. I've not been able to hang out with friends nearly as much as I wanted to. I have not been able to clean my apartments almost at all for a year straight. I've been, I've essentially neglected every aspect of my life outside of streaming Classic now for about a year, and I've fucking hated it. I mean, you guys are wondering like why I hate Anniversary so much. Like, yeah, the actual game itself, I'm not a fan of, like the way they've run it. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm also a little bitter about how negatively it's affected like my life outside of just streaming the game. Like, it's not like I've had no free time at all, but I've had very little, and that very tiny sliver of free time I have had has been time that like I'm so fucking exhausted that I don't want to do anything besides just sleep and try to at least enjoy a little bit of leisure time. And so like I've neglected everything else responsible that I've had to do as an adult because like I've had so little time to do anything else that's just, yes. My apartment, it's dusty as fuck right now. It's messy, it's got a bunch of shit just laying around. It looks like fucking garbage. I would be very embarrassed to invite anybody into my apartment right now. And it's been like that for about a year now. And I'm so glad Anniversary is ending because then I can actually get back to living like a normal fucking human being and not feel fucking disgusting. So yes, is my apartment nasty? 100% it is right now. And there's a strong chance that once Anniversary is over, I'm probably gonna take like a month off just so I can like reset my life and like get back to the point where my living space is not gross and where I can actually like hang out with people for a bit and where I can just kind of basically try to repair the aspects of my life that I have neglected now for about a year thanks to Anniversary. So there you go, boys. I know like I'm sorry to bring the mood down like this, but if you guys want a real explanation as to why it looks fucking nasty in there, that's why. I promise you, it's not normally that bad. I'm not perfect. It's never like pristine inside my apartment, but yeah, no, it's normally not this bad. I literally just need a week. I literally just need a week to be able to ideally just clean one section of my apartment per day. I just haven't had that now for over a year. Okay, clean this real quick. All right, I got stove space. That's good news. All right, now ready to do the thing? There's still some stuff outside, but I can worry about it later. I can pick it up later. Let me get the cutting board. Let's see, the cooking spray, the towels, Joel. The knife, the Joel platform. Hey, bud. Okay. All right, Joel. Go to your natural habitat in here. Your usual cooking stream spot, if you will. You good, bud? Yeah, you're good. Sorry, chat. I know I'm kind of ignoring you right now, but transitioning to a kitchen stream instead of an outdoor balcony stream. You feel like I think it's way worse than it looks. It's because it's low light. It's fucking bad right now. If I turn on the full light and show you like fully lit apartment right now, it's not good. It's not great. I promise you, man, it's bad. Just be thankful it's low light. Maybe I'll just keep it. I kind of like the vibe of this low light, frankly. Does it look okay on stream? Yeah, it looks fine. Okay, we'll probably just keep it like this. Low light, comfy stream. All right. All right. One more trip to get stuff, and then I promise we're actually ready to cook. I pretend like we didn't start streaming 3 hours ago. Pretend like we're just starting now, and then it's fine. Let me just get beer, a couple more bags to put indoors. Unplug the portable stove for now. And the rest I will get later. All right. All right, the beer. Guess we can put this back in the fridge for now. Sure. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do, chat. I'm gonna take one more piss. Been drinking that beer, kind of stress drinking. and then let's reset and let's just start this cooking stream as if we were just doing it from scratch, starting now. That's my kitchen, all right. That's what it always looks like. Fry the turkey? Dude, it is my dream one day to be able to deep fry a turkey. That would be so much fun. scary as hell. So I'd want to do it like outdoors with like in a space where like if it went wrong, it wouldn't burn anything down. But yeah, I'd want to do it. I'd want to try it one day. It'd be fun. And I assume tasty. I don't know. Okay. Taking a piss, okay. And then we shall continue this cooking stream from there. Be right back. Okay. All right. Normally I would set the lighting in a way where it's like in charge of the light. Okay. Yeah, this is not my normal cooking stream lighting, but is this fine? I guess I can turn this on. Oh, it makes it look so fucking gross though, but whatever, man. Like I said earlier, you know the story. It is what it is. Alright. Even I don't turn this light on now when I cook, because when I do turn it on, sorry, I just realized it's right here. Even when I turn this light on, like now, I see my kitchen, I'm like, ugh, that's not good. All right, so we'll have it on, I guess, but yeah, I'm sorry in advance. Okay. Okay. Let's do the cornbread now. Exclamation point recipes. If you want to see what we're cooking today. We've got the turkey, for better or for worse, I guess, kind of taken care of, and that now it's just sitting in the oven doing its thing, so it'll go. And now we can work on, I guess, what we'll call the side dishes. I mean, we're not exactly early into the stream, but we're the early stages, so now we can get started on the other stuff. Cool. Okay. So, I feel like now I can at least pull out like the big cutting board instead of the tiny ass one. That's good. Oh, yeah. Oh, not good. Now I remember why I don't turn this light on nowadays. Huh. Let's work on the cornbread stuffing next, shall we? Now, you might have seen already the cornbread sitting here. I did make this last night. Wow. Is that a turkey roasting in there? Is that what I'm hearing? I guess so. You know what? I'm gonna turn this down to 300. I'm starting to realize that. Yeah. Anyways, I made cornbread last night, so that we're gonna use for the cornbread stuffing, because if I hadn't made it today, that'd have taken even longer. So I pre-prepped that in advance. Cool, good news. This cutting board's looking kind of orange, but that's fine. Yeah, 23 minutes into the stream. Yeah, let's just pretend the stream started at 3:30 today. Whew. Look on the bright side of all the WoW streamers, I don't have the nastiest place. Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, yeah, it could be worse right now, but it's just not... It's not great. It's not ideal. I'm not proud of it. Joel, you doing good, bud? Okay. Let me get more beer. I'm sorry, I'm delaying. I want to start. I want to do this shit. Okay. At least I had plenty of beer. I think we have probably one glass in here after this, and we can probably swap to whiskey after that if we have to. Yeah. So, for the dressing... Oh, right, we gotta cook the cornbread dressing in the oven. We're gonna try to cook it over the stove instead and see what happens. Okay, whatever. I don't have two ovens, so. Yeah, I was gonna use the oven for that and worry about, okay. Yeah, whatever, it's fine, all right. Crumble the cornbread into small pieces, make about 5 cups, and combine the crumbled cornbread and one extra large mixing bowl or stock pot, toss combined. Okay, so let's start, I guess, working on the cornbread. So the cornbread, we gotta basically make into small little chunks, so that way. What's up, Rogue BBR? Coming in hot with the tier 1 sub now for 52 months. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Do they have an equivalent of Thanksgiving in Australia? I mean, I assume it's not like, whatever it's called, if they do, it's probably not Thanksgiving, but I assume, is there like some sort of not Christmas holiday where you all get together and have food and be thankful for whatever the fuck Australians are thankful about? Is that a thing? Not the slightest. That's too bad. It is a comfy holiday. I do like Thanksgiving. It does play second fiddle to Christmas. I'm not gonna kid anyone here. Christmas is still the GOAT, but Thanksgiving's nice. It's nice to like warm up for Christmas, if anything. So I feel bad for the rest of the world if you don't have a equivalent holiday. Do Boxing Day barbecues after Christmas though? That's another thing that always kind of blows my mind. I think I mentioned this a few days ago, like when I was talking about like watching that totally legal F1 stream. It's always so weird to me when I think about how like Australians and like Southern Hemisphere people in general celebrate the holidays like Christmas time during the summer. Because like as a Northern Hemisphere liver, how do I cube cornbread? Never done this before. As a Northern Hemisphere person, like it's just kind of naturally, it's just like, it's winter. That's when you have the holidays. That's when it happens, right? And it's so strange to me when I think about it in my head, like, oh yeah, after Christmas we do a little barbecuing outside. You're like, wait, what? Because funny thing is, I still see that you have like the whole Christmas Santa aesthetic where like it's still like winter and wintry things, except I guess in the Southern Hemisphere you just have to do it in the middle of summer and like pretend to have all these winter decorations during the summer. I'm sure everyone who grew up in the Southern Hemisphere is just used to it. I'm sure it's just normal, but it's just kind of funny to me and kind of strange. In like not a like I'm judging you way, but just strange in like a that's different sort of way. Southern Hemisphere people are weird. I mean, it's just different. It's just interesting. The whole world's a fascinating place and how different cultures have different vibes just based on where you are and what things are like. I don't know. Do you not know what cornbread is? What? Aussies don't know what cornbread is? Is that not a thing that you know about? Cornbread is... Damn, is cornbread not a global thing? Clearly not, because people are asking what it is, but... cornbread is... +1, what the fuck is cornbread? Really? Okay, shit, apparently I need to start explaining this. Cornbread, I feel like, is kind of like a... It's especially kind of like a southern thing, so like a southeastern American thing, but just more in general. Something of a very traditional, I guess, hearty, or like not hearty, but like cozy, comfy, comfort food type of thing for Americans. I'll give you a close-up, I guess, if you want it. It's not special. It's like, it's kind of the consistency of like cake, like just moist white cake, but it's a little thicker. It's not quite as, like, I guess, fluffy as moist white cake. So it's a little thicker, and there's cornmeal in it. So if you look at the ingredients for it, it's basically just the same ingredients as if you were making moist white cake, but you add cornmeal, and that's kind of what gives it, I guess, its yellow color. And so it's like, it's slightly sweet. I mean, of course it depends on the cornbread recipe, but it's slightly sweet. You do add some sugar to it. And you add plenty of butter, plenty of oil, so it's definitely moist. And it's just tasty. It's kind of just like cornmeal cake, but not as sweet, I guess, as cake would normally be. But toppings you would normally put on cornbread, like to put on it, would be like either just butter or honey. Honey is really good on cornbread. Usually those two things. Well, this right here, specifically, is my mom's like special cornbread recipe that she uses, and her cornbread's fucking fire. So whenever I make cornbread, it's only her recipe. But here, you know what? I actually came prepared. I will quite literally just post the cornbread recipe that my mom uses in chat right now. So that way, if you guys would like to replicate this and try it for yourself, you can. Hold on. It's literally just an Imager link, because it's just I mean, when you open the Imager link, you're gonna see what it is. It's literally a recipe that my mom got from the side of a jar of cornbread probably 30 years ago that she still uses to this day. And like, I have no complaints because it's the best cornbread I've ever had. Shit is tasty. Okay, there you go. That's the recipe I made. That's the only recipe I'll ever make. Cool. Anyways, we're gonna cube this up so that way we can put it into our cornmeal stuffing. I gotta stop eating this, man. I gotta use it for the actual recipe. Yeah, cubing cornbread's not something I've ever done, so I don't really know how to make this into what I'd call proper chunks. Hope I've got it saved locally too. Rip photo bokeh? Yeah, I've got it on my Google Drive. Pretty sure my mom also just has the actual jar still, so I can always refer to that if I have to. I guess this is fine. Maybe I'll just do like a little like here in a second once I'm done like cutting it this way, but it seems to work fine. The recipe says that I need, what was it, 5 cups of essentially like chunked up cubed cornbread, right? Yeah, okay. 5 cups, that's a lot. Yeah, all right, fine. This is probably enough already as is. Like what I'm cutting up right now feels like it's gonna be enough once we go like, but we'll see. As you can see, I've got plenty of cornbread still, so if I need more than this, I've got more to spare. Yeah. Stuffing owns best part of the Christmas turkey. Funny thing is, when it comes to like stuffing and like turkey, Americans associate the idea of like a turkey dinner much more with Thanksgiving than they do for Christmas. It's not to say that we don't ever have turkey on Christmas, because some people will make turkey for Christmas as well. But most Americans, if you say like, oh, you know, turkey dinner on a holiday, they would immediately think Thanksgiving and stuffing as well. So I don't know. Anyways, you just say that and it's like, oh yes, the Christmas turkey. Christmas turkey. Feels like most Americans probably do something besides turkey, because like Thanksgiving is already the turkey holiday. So Americans do like, what do we do? Like ham, maybe like prime rib sometimes. Yeah, ham and prime rib feel like the most popular ones for sure. Some still do turkey as well, but it does seem a little repetitive to do turkey again like a month later, admittedly. My mom does, historically growing up, she did some fucking weird ones, man. She's done crab cakes, she's done salmon, like baked salmon. Love my mom, but she's made some odd choices in years past as far as Christmas dinners are concerned. I'd probably stick to ham or prime rib, personally. Did Thanksgiving pasties one year? Huh? He ripped some nipple pasties off a stripper and ate those for dinner? That seems odd, but okay. Did you at least clean them in advance? Ugh. I would assume pasties means something else in this context, but that's the only thing I know what pasties are. I guess some other country calls pasties something else, apparently. Hand pies. Oh. Hand pies ripped directly off the nipples of a stripper? Okay. Sounds good. Not judging. Countries do different things, I get it. Alright, this has got to be enough. I can't imagine a world where this is not enough. I don't know, is this 5 cups worth of stuffing? I don't know, is it? Let's say yes. Combine the crumbled cornbread and 1 14-ounce bag of stuffing mix in an extra large mixing bowl. Okay. Rarely do I bust this one out, but we got like the big ass bowl that I never fucking use for anything, but we're gonna use this one, fuck it. Alright, up use time. I don't think this tripod can go too much higher, but we. In go the crumblies. Is this enough? I don't know. I mean, I could just cut more. I mean, it's not like I'm short on cornbread. I still have like 2/3 of the thing left. Oh, shit. Guess 3 to 4 cups. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the same thing, to be honest. Maybe we do just dice up a tiny bit more. I'm not gonna lie, like now, like I'm feeling like, oh, I'm behind, I'm in a bit of a rush. It's not like I got anything to do tonight. Originally I thought I had an NA raid like on Salvador tonight, but turns out I didn't, so like I actually don't have anything to do for the rest of the night, so. I can take my time. I know if you tuned in 3 hours ago, you were probably expecting more to be done by now, but can we all just collectively pretend that stream only started like half an hour ago, so we can just agree that like, okay, now it's just gonna be a regular length cooking stream from when we started. Is that cool? Can we all agree on that? I'm gonna say yes. 37, yeah, whatever, close enough. Of course, of course. Red diced cornbread, what an interesting experience. The recipe says just to crumble it. I could literally, I guess, just use my hands to crumble this shit by hand, but it's so uncivilized. Yeah. There we go. That probably represents another, like, call it a cup and a half or so. That'll do, pig. That'll do. The fact that cornbread's not a thing outside the US, I'll be honest, as an ignorant American, I did not know that. I guess I never thought about it too hard, but other countries, you gotta try cornbread. Shit's good, man. Shit's tasty. Especially like well-made cornbread, because cornbread can suck too if it's like too dry and. What? Oh, okay. I just heard some weird sound effect coming from my computer room. I was like, what the fuck is that? And apparently it's blood fury, or a death wish, recklessness, boggers. Amy coming in hot with the raid. Thank you, man. Hope you, I guess it was what, the world tour today, right? Hope that went well. I dodged a zero loop world tour. Well, okay, that's good to hear. I did want to go to that because, like, I could have. I didn't have to preserve DMF on my warrior, but oh well. Hope you guys at least had fun. All right. You've tuned in just in time for a cooking stream that definitely only started 37 minutes ago. Yeah. No one will be any the wiser. All right. Good timing indeed. Good raids. All right, that's good at least. That's good. I'll be, at least I signed up for the World Tour tomorrow, so hopefully that'll be comfy. All right. So that we'll call approximately 5 cups of cornbread crumblies. That should do. Cool. So what do we do next here? Crumble the cornbread and combine the crumbled cornbread and the 1 14-ounce bag of stuffing mix in an extra large mixing bowl. Okay. So we got stuffing. Now that's just a store-bought generic shit right here, but I kind of figured that was fine. We already got the homemade cornbread, so combine that with the store-bought stuff. I'd say it'll still be fine. Now the boxes here only come in 6 ounces. This calls for 12 ounces, so it's not going to be a full 14, but we'll just add these 2 and call it close enough, I guess. It's told me specifically to use the herb roasted savory vegetable thingy one stuffing. This is the savory herb stuffing. Good old stovetop. Classic, dude. An American staple. Oh, it's gonna be a shitload of stuffing, 100%, but oh well, I'll eat it eventually. Originally, the funny thing is, originally I was gonna make half a recipe, but now that I'm back in my kitchen, I got extra space, I'm like, fuck it, I'll just make the full thing, whatever. Worst case scenario, I can freeze some of it so I can have it just some other time. You're right though, this is gonna be a fuckload. I actually now I'm starting to wonder, do I have a apparatus that I can cook all of this in? Huh. Once again, we're gonna have to cook it on the stove. Well, whatever. If we end up not being able to fit it all in there, then so be it. We could always either A, cook it in 2 batches, or B, just... I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out. I'm already committed. Fuck it. This is so much. You are right about this. I wish... Yeah, now I'm thinking, like, maybe I should have just done the half recipe still. Oh well. Is what it is. All right, so melt 1 stick of butter in a large skillet over medium heat. Add 2 cups of finely chopped sweet onions. Never seen anything like this. It's like, what did we call it earlier? Bread casserole, essentially, that you're making. Good. 1 stick of butter in a large skillet over medium heat. 1 stick is a shitload. Is this gonna... Okay, I can literally actually just test this now. Is this all going to fit in this one pot? Better I test this now than later. I think it will. The only thing is it'll probably grow in size a bit, but... I can already tell this will fit. It's gonna be a fuckload. Well, it's... You're right, it's gonna puff up. I mean, it's gonna be probably by the time it puffs up a tight fit. Yeah. But... It's, yeah, what Tansy Baby just said. It's fine. It'll be fine. All right, fuck it, whatever. We're just gonna send it. If we have to take some out because it's getting overfilled, then so be it, but... Fine. All right, it'll be fine. All right. 1 stick of butter in here. That's a fuckload of butter. Nobody ever said Thanksgiving food was healthy, that's for sure. All right. Yeah. One nice thing about Thanksgiving and like just holiday meals in general is, as we all know, holiday meals don't count as real calories. Anybody who has ever like been through the entire American holiday process of like late November through like the New Year's knows that anything you eat from late November to basically January 1st doesn't count. You don't have to worry about like health effects. You don't have to worry about calories. You don't get fat. It's just, that's how it works. It's literally just like your body recognizes like, oh, these are not like, these are like holiday calories. So they're different from like regular calories. And so therefore, if you put an entire fucking stick of butter into a dish you're making, it's fine, guilt-free. No downsides. Cool. And that is how that works. American science. Hell yeah, brother. Founding fathers. Just the way they intended it, brother. Amazing how that works. Yeah. Some things make sense. Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? It's winter bulking. Any fitness enjoyer out there knows that winter's the time to eat all the hearty food and gain all that mass, so that way you can cut during the spring and look fucking shredded for the summer, right? In that regard, unironically, it works out well. If you are trying to go through like the bulk cut cycle thing, so much holiday food to get your ass stuffed with good, delicious, butter-infused food. Make some serious fucking gains, man. Don't mind me just making some counter space, but actually cleaning some stuff. Okay. Yeah. Doing the thing. Cool. How's the smoker working? Yeah, I guess I should probably change the title of the stream. It didn't work. That's how it's working. It didn't work at all. So yeah, unfortunately, our extremely exciting smoker technique is now used in the oven. Ignore the cum stains. Okay, I know it's a lot of cum, but yeah, there it is. Now here's the good news. The turkey did definitely get infused with like a scent of a lot of smoke. Like you just like literally when I took the turkey out of the ghetto smoker, it smelled like very strongly of like hickory wood smoke. So the good news is I'm pretty sure flavor-wise it'll still be shit. The flavor-wise it'll still be, I don't know, smoky, but it didn't work, unfortunately. It the burner literally burned straight through the bottom of the, now I realize, very thin and not nearly up to snuff like aluminum tin. So lesson learned, if we try to do Ghetto Smoker version 2, don't, the bottom cannot be like super thin aluminum tin. That doesn't work. Who knew? Let me, in fact, you know what? I'm gonna literally change the title of the stream now. So that way people don't get baited. It's gonna be Clueless Bachelor Thanksgiving, featuring the Ghetto Smoker that didn't actually work. Sag. Cum stain and butter. No comments. By the way, what am I supposed to do once like I heat the butter in the skillet? 2 cups finely chopped sweet onion. Oh shit, I gotta prep an onion. Fuck! Okay, we're gonna do that now. In fact, let's turn this down because if I need to prep an onion, then that's still gonna take a hot minute. Okay, back we go. Precarious. All right, so we got to prep, what was it, half an onion? All right. Or 2 cups of finely chopped sweet onion. 2 cups feels like basically this whole onion, so we'll just do the whole onion, fuck it. And then it said a stalk and a half of celery. And that pre-prepped, ready to go already. Just leave the turkey in the neighbor's house for a bit. That's a Ghetto Smoker. I appreciate that OG stream watcher reference right there. All right, prep the onion. Let's not slice the fuck out of our fingers, please. Fuck, man. I'm determined eventually to get redemption for the Ghetto Smoker. I know the concept is sound. And like, you could see it was working, right? We were getting smoke. I was already for sure infusing the turkey with some smoke flavor, so. I think in the future, if we're gonna do the Ghetto Smoker again, I need to get a solid base. So like maybe a wok, that seems like it's probably the most promising food tool you could use. It would have to be a non-stick one, right? You don't want to get like weird non-stick, or no, sorry, it would have to be not a non-stick thing. So that way you could have like the non-stick chemicals not being infused into your meat. Yeah, but as long as we have a strong base, I think the rest of the concept was sound. Because then I wouldn't be worried about using an open flame on the bottom as well. So that way it could get up to an appropriate temperature, and that way it could properly cook and get up to like an actual like smoker temperature and not just... What's the highest we ever got? Like 172 or something pathetic? Yikes. Stainless steel bowl, good for fires and other cooking. Yeah, shit, you're right. Maybe you're right, it wouldn't have to be a wok. Maybe a stainless steel bowl would get the job done too, yeah. I'd have to figure out like what to use as a grate, because that'd be like just like the wok, it'd be circular instead of like a rectangle shape. So like, I guess the question at that point is like, how do you find something that can be the grate that the meat sits on? But I'm sure you could figure something out. Yeah. We'll figure it out. I want to do version 2 because I really do want to smoke meat. It is something that like has always enticed me and has always been something that I've wanted to do and try. It's just like with the setup that I have with my apartments and all the other factors I talked about earlier, it's just been never something I could reasonably try to do with a quote real smoker. So the ghetto version, that's why it's so tempting to at least want to try to perfect. Make it so that like in the future, if I want to do some ghetto smoking of meats, I can at least have the option, you know? I should probably get a bowl for these onions. Where did What beer am I drinking today? I got a growler of beer from my local, or one of my local breweries called People's Brewing Company. It is their Oktoberfest lager. Now, yes, it's a little late in the year for an Oktoberfest beer, I'll admit, but I didn't get to do my Oktoberfest stream this year because I was stuck in anniversary hell doing AQ40 and Nax release stuff, so we're instead enjoying a belated Oktoberfest beer for the Thanksgiving stream. It's still fall, it still counts. You've seen that Ninja oven smoker thing a few times, is that what I have? It's much more ghetto than that, man. You'd have to watch the VOD from earlier today, I guess, but I essentially tried to make a smoker out of like aluminum trays and other various ghetto things. It was nothing like pre-built or pre-bought. It was basically something that was made from scratch that unfortunately did not work, because turns out if you try to expose a thin aluminum tray to a shitload of heat, it kind of just ends up burning through the aluminum tray. Yeah, admittedly, now that I think about it, I should have seen that coming, but oh well. Live and learn, I guess. It is what it is. Good news is, the backup plan is and always was just, I can just use my oven to cook the turkey. That's fine. Alright. It's approximately 1 cup of onions, so let's just do the other cup now. I don't know why I moved the cutting board. It was amazing. The concept is sound. Like I said, like, even if the actual thing in reality didn't work, the base idea is at least worth continuing to explore. Let's put it that way. It's like, the potential is there. Just gotta fix a couple of the issues that we ran into that, in hindsight, I guess make a lot of sense, but I didn't think of in advance. Really just the base. I think everything else would have worked. I think it was just the base being too thin and not... Well, also the electric stove just not staying on. I don't know why that was a problem, but if you fix the problem of the base being too thin, then you don't feel bad about having the propane stove heated up instead. And then like it's fine. Then you're not worried about the heat source. Then you know the propane stove will get plenty hot. That part is not an issue. You were watching still at the restaurant, no sound, the temps were climbing, so it looked good. Then the food came at 2 now. Yeah, no, we never got the temps high enough. Unfortunately, the electric stove had the problem of it kept turning off. Like it would turn itself off when like it got too hot. I assume because like it was never made, of course, to have this giant aluminum tin over it. So like I don't know. It was probably had some safety measure that it was using to turn itself off. And then when I swapped trying to at the propane stove, that literally just burned straight through the aluminum tray. So yeah, it didn't work. Didn't work. Oh well. Now we know. Okay. Onions are prepped. Cool. I think we just need to prep the celery and that's it. All right. Yeah. I love onions, man. The funny thing is, like, every dish that I cook at some point feels like I put onion in it, and I'm so glad that I do. I feel like if anything, I just naturally gravitate towards dishes that have onion in it. Onion's just, it's the goated vegetable for me, 100%. Feels like it's cheating. It doesn't even feel like a vegetable in that, like, it's just so tasty once you cook it. And garlic, that too. Obviously, onion plus garlic is a absolutely goated combo. All right, so this says a cup and 1.5 cups of finely chopped celery. Finely chopped? I've never tried to finely chop celery before. Okay, we'll see what happens. Celery, I am not a huge fan of. I only ever eat celery when it's like cooked into a dish already, and like I don't even really ever. In my personal life, I certainly never cook any dishes that have celery in it, but occasionally you'll just find some dishes that include celery, in which case, like, it's fine. I don't mind cooking it into something, but it's always a little annoying when I do a cooking stream that involves using celery, because I know inevitably what will happen is I gotta buy, like, this entire giant, whatever you call it, stock or whatever it is of celery, and I use, like, or bundle, maybe, like a bundle of celery. And then I'll use like 1 or 2 of the stalks in the bundle, and then like 80% of it will still be left over. That just goes to waste. I just never use it. I always feel bad, but like at the same time, like one entire bundle only costs like $1.80 or something. So like it's price-wise not a big deal, but weirdly enough, they don't sell celery in. They only sell it in bulk, right? They only sell it in one giant bundle. How dare they? Feed the backyard critters with the rest? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, it's in 1.5 cups. I don't think this is 1.5 cups, so I think I just do chop up this last little stalk here as well. I don't mind a little less celery than normal, though, I guess, in this. Okay, yeah, let's do one more. By the way, in case you're wondering, yes, I pre-washed this in advance, so no need to freak out about that. Okay, little. Oh yeah, Gordon Ramsay shit right there, baby. Yeah. All right, one more little sort of thing. I got celery flying fucking everywhere, but it's fine. Kitchen's messy enough as it is. At the end of the day, what's the worst that can happen? It gets more messy. Okay. Leveling up my knife skills? Nah, not really. I'm sure if anybody who actually knows how to handle like a kitchen knife properly watches me, I'm sure they still cringe hard because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I have no idea how to like properly grip a kitchen knife. I have no idea how to like properly actually cut things in the most, what I guess maybe the fancy cooking people would call the proper way. I just kind of YOLO this shit. Alright, is that all we had to prep? Onion, celery, eggs later, that's fine. Butter, okay, yeah, we're good. Cool. Alright, so the butter has been just kind of chilling here, warm, but not super hot this whole time, so I think we're good to... So we're gonna melt the 1 stick of butter, we did that, add 2 cups of the finely chopped this, and saute. Okay, cool, let's do this. Whee. In it goes. It's not hot enough yet, okay. And while the recipe doesn't call for this, I'd say anytime you add some veggies to a pot, especially if you're adding it to like butter or oil, you gotta salt and pepper it, right? Watching Binging with Babish for long enough before he sold the fuck out taught me that. Although I will admit, recently he has somewhat undone his selling the fuck out, so I appreciate that. His content nowadays is not still as up to the quality of what his content used to be, but it's at least closer. So shoutouts to Babish for that one. In case you think I'm a poser, by the way. I've got his knife. Oh, so I supported back when he wasn't a sellout. I'm just saying. Anyways. Yeah. Where'd I put your chat? There you go. Crazy how he did the Krusty Krab pizza a week before I did. Dude, that was so fucking tilting when he did that, man. I've been planning that stream for months, and he fucking steals my thunder a week before I do the... I will admit though, I think the way I did it was still more authentic. He didn't follow the strict rules of taking only fast food and turning that into a pizza. So, you know what, I'll just say it. I think I did it better than him. Fuck it. Or at least I should say I did it in a way that was more authentic to the SpongeBob episode than he did. Alright. Come on, heat up faster, please. Yes, that's right. That is onion and celery drenched in butter. Better classic version of it. I did it more in the spirit of what the Krusty Krab pizza actually was, which was literally SpongeBob Mr. Krabs, I guess, rearranging a tray of cheeseburgers into a pizza with no additional ingredients on top of that. Well, okay, there were additional ingredients, but they all came from the same fast food restaurants of Culver's, so yeah, whatever. Buying creator merch. You know, and the funny thing is, in reality, like, this is probably the only creator merch of any type I've ever bought. But, I mean, it's a good knife. It works. But I'm not normally one to buy a bunch of creator merch and simp for a bunch of creators. I barely watch creators in the first place. I don't own any other creator merch besides that, I guess. It's not just any cheeseburger, Mr. Streamer, man. It's a crust. I know. Krabby Patty, blah, blah, blah. Hold on. I would appreciate if this actually heated up sometime soon. Knife sharpening stream. I will have you know, I did actually sharpen my knife last night, so this knife is nice and sharp, that's for sure. This could 100% cut my finger off right now. That being said, could this heat up faster, please? Hello. You hear some sizzling. What am I supposed to do after this, by the way? We're gonna mix this up. Stirring frequently until soft and translucent. 10 to 12 minutes? Yeah, we'll see about that. And then after that, we'll... and then we'll add it to the cornbread mixture, melt the remaining stick of butter in a large... What? Okay, hold on, wait a minute. This is gonna be me being puzzled as I read the recipe. Okay, so this recipe says, and you can follow along by just clicking the link there. We're melting 1 stick of butter in a large skillet over medium heat. Yeah. Added 2 cups of finely chopped sweet onion and 1/2 cup of finely chopped, or 1.5 cups of finely chopped celery. Yeah. Saute. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Stirring frequently until soft and translucent. Add the onion and celery to the cornbread mixture. This, I guess, after it's done, and then we melt the remaining stick of butter. Another stick of butter. Jesus. In a large mixing bowl, combine the butter. 5 cups chicken stock or turkey stock, 5 large eggs, 2 teaspoons of dried sage, and whisk to combine. Add the cornbread mixture and mix until thoroughly... What? This recipe makes no sense. What? It says you add all that shit... Oh, it's in a separate large mixing bowl? Huh? How many different pans am I using? When am I... Now 1 stick of butter. Okay, so we're doing all the veggies, and then after we're finished the veggies, we add the onion and celery to the cornbread mixture, which is this, okay? And then I guess in a separate bowl, we melt the remaining stick of butter, or we'll melt the stick of butter, put it in another mixing bowl so we can then combine the butter with 5 cups of the stock, the eggs, the sage, and whisk to combine. Add the cornbread mixture and mix thoroughly until incorporated. Okay. And then we combine that all, and then we have to add it to a giant-ass baking dish, which then we'd put into the oven, which I can't use because the oven's already been used for the turkey that was originally going to be used in the smoker. Fuck. Okay, so how do I do this is the big question. Any scotch tonight? We'll see. I mean, we're drinking beer for now, but the beer's going to run out, and when it does, maybe. Okay, finally this is simmering at least. Okay, so I get what the recipe is saying to do now, but the problem is my oven is being taken up by the turkey and it wasn't originally going to be, so that's an issue. I guess at that point we have 2 options. Number 1, we could throw this in at the same time as the turkey and hope it doesn't grief it, or number 2, we try to cook it over the stove instead, which seems like a poor idea. I don't know. I mean, traditionally in the oven, or traditionally when stuffing, you don't have to bake it per se. You could just make it over the stove. I don't know how well that would work though. It's still not hot enough. Smells good. I mean, onions and celery drenched in butter. Yeah, surprise, surprise, it smells good. Who could have seen that coming? After reading this recipe, probably need to have some scotch. It's not the most well-written recipe ever, I'll admit. Okay, anyways, what I guess I apparently need to do at the same time as what I'm doing right now is melt in another, Jesus Christ, another additional entire stick of butter. Holy shit, that's a fuckload of butter, but okay, fine. Yeah. Jesus, man. So much butter. Holy fuck. I should have just made half a recipe. I fucked up, boys. Is it too late to pivot? It's kind of too late to pivot, yeah. Alright. Fuck it. I'm gonna have a shitload of stuffing, that's for sure. It's good, I'm not complaining about that part, but commit, I'll be eating stuffing for 2 weeks. Like, I'm okay with that, but I'm just a little worried that I don't have a cooking apparatus that'll be able to fit all of this, especially because, like, I don't know if I feel comfortable with putting this in at the same time at the same time as the turkey. I feel like it might grief the turkey a bit. We'll see. What oven temperature is this supposed to cook at? Because the turkey's in there at 300 right now. Yeah, the cornbread's supposed to be at, or the stuffing's supposed to be at 350. So yeah, that's not ideal. Not ideal. I mean, and for what it's worth, the timer for the turkey, if we're committing to this 2-hour mark, is currently 55 minutes left. How long is this supposed to bake? Yeah, 45 to 50 minutes. Fuck me, dude. Ay, ay, ay. All right, we'll figure it out. Whatever. Okay. Anyways, I think this is mostly done, actually. It's mostly soft and ready to go. So, I think at that point we... we can just add this onion and celery to this giant ass bowl we have sitting right here. Read the recipe. I mean, I get what it's saying. It's just got a lot of moving parts that are going on separately. Okay, well, this part's done, I think, so. No idea how to do it, leave it up to streamer, carry you. Okay. I get what it's saying, it's just got a lot of moving parts. We're gonna add this to the giant mixing bowl right here. And then in a separate thing, we melt this butter, and then in a separate bowl, we add the butter plus all the rest of the stuff. And then once we add that, only then do we combine those two into one, and then we put it all into a casserole dish, and then you bake it. That's what we're doing. Yeah, give this actually a couple more minutes. I think it might be safe to say at this point we're probably not going to get around to making the cranberry barbecue sauce, which is too bad because that sounded pretty good, but oh well. Butter still working on melting, by the way. Taking its sweet ass time. I wonder, maybe like for the final 30 minutes of the turkey, I looked up something that needed bourbon. You know, weirdly, no. I organically I found it by just searching cranberry barbecue sauce, and just something came up that said like cranberry bourbon barbecue sauce. I was like, oh shit, perfect. No, I did not go out of my way to look for something with bourbon in it, but I was happily surprised. Sometimes you cook the meal, sometimes the meal cooks you. Yeah, I mean, at least I can be glad that like I'm just cooking this for just myself and for stream. Like, it's not ideal for stream, to be honest, but it's a hell of a lot better doing this right now when like, okay, if it fails or if it takes way too long, the consequence is like, okay, stream was kind of boring. Whereas like if you're cooking for like an actual like Thanksgiving get together with people coming over, like, ah, fuck, I've got dozens of people relying on me to like feed them tonight. That would be stressful as hell. So thankfully, if all of this food ends up being inedible, then the worst case is that I'm out $100 for the stuff that I spent for the stream. But at the end of the day, like, whatever. Something business expense, I guess. No one's relying on me to feed them tonight, so that's good news. Well, okay, I'm relying on me to feed me tonight. I would like to have dinner tonight, but I do have other food in case this goes horribly wrong, which it already sort of has, I guess. Man, I wish the Ghetto Smoker would have worked, man. I knew there was a decent chance it wouldn't, but I had high hopes. I'm not gonna lie, I had high hopes. Okay, that butter is melted. Good news. You can see me flicking shit all over the place. Imagine being a new viewer coming in hot, trying to be snarky right now. Bro, I don't got the fucking patience right now to try to explain all of that again. Know that I'm trying my best. That's all I can say, man. Know that I'm trying my best. My kitchen is extremely messy and extremely gross right now. I acknowledge that. If that bothers you, you don't have to watch. It's all good, man. Alright, now I'm thinking that's pretty good to go. It's looking good, looking good. Cool. Let's check the heat off of that one. And I guess we gotta wait for this to cool down. I don't want to add it to a plastic bowl when it's still hot. That would be a poor idea. So, yeah. Okay. Next up. So large mixing bowl, we got melted butter. We're gonna combine that with chicken or turkey stock. 5 cups of it. Jesus, that's a lot. All right. Back to the, I don't know, what do we call this? The prep counter? I've never given an official name to spaces in my kitchen before, but the prep counter, sure. Got our big old bowl. So 5 cups of, we're using chicken stock. The recipe says chicken or turkey stock. I looked for turkey stock just because, like, I don't know, it feels more authentic to Thanksgiving, but grocery store did not have turkey stock, so chicken it is. All right. Always seems like too much stock for the stuffing. I've never really made stuffing like this from like absolute scratch. Like, to be honest, I always just have like the boxed shit, and that's always like more than good enough. So, is it too much stuff or too much stock? I don't know. All right, 5 cups of this, huh? Is this bowl gonna fit all of this? We're gonna see. That's 1. The box shit with the veggies and a little extra seasoning's fire already. I agree, the box shit's already like usually more than enough to get the job done. 100%. That was 2. 3. 4. This cup looks massive to you? Well, unless it's a filthy fucking liar, I can assure you it is in fact a 1 cup measure, in case you were doubting me. I'm going to trust it. You doubting the goats? Yes, the goats cooking streamer who couldn't even cook turkey after been streaming already for 3.5 hours. That's me. Oh, I should plug my laptop in 1 second. Okay. All right. Yeah, that bowl's already more full than I'd prefer, but hopefully it'll be okay. Tastes like chicken. All right. What else? 5 cups of stock, 5 large eggs. That's a lot of eggs. Jesus Christ. Okay. I should have made a half recipe. I'm regretting the hell out of this. Mistakes have been made, boys and girls. Mistakes have been made. That many eggs? Yeah, that seems like a lot, man. That seems like a lot. I agree. I should have made a half recipe. I fucked up already, 100%. I'm starting to think I'll probably have to cook this like in separate batches, basically, where I have to like cook it in one, throw it in like Tupperware, and then cook the other half later. Whatever, I guess I'll have a shitload of stuffing. It's 4. That's 5. Weirdly, people don't portion recipes for like some dude that's just eating on his own. They portion it for like families or like some sort of like large gathering for Thanksgiving. I don't know why. Very strange. Very annoying. All right, 5 eggs. 2 teaspoons of dried sage. Okay. It's in here somewhere. Oh, yeah, no. I looked for dried sage, couldn't find it, just using generic ass Italian seasoning. I looked at the ingredient list. There is sage in here. Meh. How much does it say? 2 teaspoons? We're just gonna kinda eyeball that. So we're gonna say that's a teaspoon, and then that's another teaspoon. Sounds like sage to me. Yes, sir. It's got some vaguely green-looking dried leaves in there. It's close enough as far as I'm concerned. Where's my beer? There it is. Hello. Okay, and then whisk to combine. So just the butter. Okay. That's an entire stick right there for those keeping track at home. In case you're wondering if this meal is heart healthy, it is not. All right. But that's okay. My heart is still young and spry, I guess. I don't know. Sort of. Now you want beer too? It's free country, brother. Go get yourself some brewskis. Unless, of course, you live in Europe, in which case. Goddamn liberal woke commies ruining my beer. What the fuck? Okay. I should have whisked these eggs first before I added the rest of the shit. Now realizing I sort of fucked up. Never try to whisk eggs when they're already like in a different liquid. Ugh. Also, this bowl's not big enough for all these ingredients that are inside of it. I'm trying to like break the yolks at least of these eggs so that way I can more properly whisk it. This is a weird looking, a very weird looking liquid mixture right here. Does not look appetizing at all. I'm gonna trust the process, but like, ugh. It looks like kind of vomit-colored slop right now. Not in a good way. About to find a full hard-boiled egg in my stuffing. I'm trying, man, I'm trying. You'd drink it? I would try it, except for the fact that I put 5 raw eggs in there, so I'm gonna probably resist the urge. Lovely bowl of brown, yeah. Looks like liquid you'd find on the side of your little walkway when it's rained for like 3 days straight. It's not great. Rocky Balboa milkshake. I feel like back in the days of Rocky, they probably had more healthier chickens that he drank the eggs of. Nowadays, Walmart eggs. I think I'd rather cook them first, just in case. Okay, I think this is decently incorporated, actually. Do I own a whisk? I do. I'm lazy. Cleaning whisks is so fucking annoying, man. I can't be fucking bothered. All right. All right. What do we do now? Do all this shit. We just add to the. Okay. So yeah, we add the veggies now to the cornbread mixture that we had, which is this one. You should have cooled down enough to the point where now it's fine to add into this plastic bowl that will infuse my balls with microplastics. Nice, nice. 2 full sticks of butter being utilized in this recipe. Yikes. This is a Southern style recipe, so I guess it makes sense that there's a shitload of butter. Southerners not exactly known for their restraints on their calorie counts, I guess. If you've been to the southern, southeastern U.S., you know there's some big boys down there. There's a lot of people that enjoy their 2 sticks of butter worth of stuffing. Good for them. All right. For Southerners, each person counts as 2. Yeah. This is what I'm cooking right now is essentially just like 1 serving for a hearty Southerner. All right. Add to cornbread mixture. Okay, so we're going to add this entire clusterfuck right here. This does not look appetizing at all, but we will see what it turns out to be. Okay. Sure. Let's mix our slop together. You go to Alabama Walmarts regularly, you can concur. Yeah. I went to Talladega. I know what I saw. Now, in fairness, that probably also... all this that I've just talked about applies to Indiana as well. Not like we're exactly light on our calories for our meals out here either. Bob Evans knows what the fuck is up. Okay. I mean, it smells good, I'll say that. It definitely smells very aromatic and buttery, which is not a bad thing. Question is, can I fit this all in like a 9x13 casserole dish? Also, I only own one 9x13 casserole dish, and it's this one that still has the cornbread in it, so I guess I gotta take this cornbread out and put it in like Tupperware. Okay. And then we still have the problem of like, oh, how the fuck do I put it in my oven when the turkey is already in the oven? I went to Dega? Hell yeah, brother. Exclamation point YouTube, you can find the VOD in there. Did I show my butthole? Maybe next time. I would love to go back to Dega, man. Talladega was so much fucking fun. One of the most fun experiences of my life. It was so much fun. Certainly one of the most unique experiences of my life. Like, no place in the entire world have I ever experienced what I got to experience there. It was fucking crazy. Okay, I am gonna taste test this. It feels like this is gonna be tasty. Not bad, not bad. Oh, it's a liberally seasoned with kosher salt and pepper, so let's do that. Could use some salt, I will say that, so, okay. Talladega, hell yeah, brother. Show me your butthole. For what it's worth, even if I didn't show my own butthole, there was at some point during the night where I was on the Talladega like Boulevard, as they would call it. Talladega, what do they call it? They just call it the Boulevard, I think. And there was a certain RV that had stripper poles set up with strippers dancing on said stripper poles, and the entire crowd was chanting butthole the entire time. They didn't show their butthole. It was very sad. They did show their tits. That was fun, but no butthole. Disappointing. Is the next letter on the green cup M? Oh. Oh. Sorry to disappoint you. No, it is a P. Come. Power. You're fighting Nerf to kill Thoth, so you're gonna kill him before he actually finishes his RP lines. Sorry, boys. All right, this is some good old-fashioned American slop right here that we're gonna put into a casserole dish and bake. Are we good, right? We're good. Pour into a greased 19x13 casserole dish, bake, uncover until dressing is set golden brown. Okay, yeah. I wonder how the turkey's doing. How long has it been now? Boys, we've got a ways to go, by the way. In case you're wondering if this cooking stream is anywhere close to done, no. Once again, I encourage you to forget that we actually in reality started stream 4 hours ago. We got a ways to fucking go. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so the timer is 37 minutes. Fuck. Let me give you a preview of what we're looking like, all right? Let me just, I will give you guys a glimpse into the dilemma that I'm currently having. So in the cum-stained oven, you can sort of kind of see, Turkey's doing its thing, right? Yeah, there you go. You can see a little better. It's doing its thing. I would, of course, need to check its internal temperature right now to know exactly what the situation is. However, based on the temperature that I put it at and based on how long it's been there, I would assume it needs probably at least, bare minimum, another half an hour. I believe the temperature in there is 300. So, the question becomes at that point, do I add this cornbread stuffing to the oven simultaneously and just hope that they kind of cook in harmony, but of course, you know, it's gonna, they're both gonna kind of grief each other? Or do I wait for the turkey to finish and then put in the cornbread stuffing and make it take way fucking longer? Oh, I don't know. We do have something else to cook in the meantime, by the way, so I mean, I guess there is still something else to do, but yikers. Sup, Murloc, that's, what a fucking liar, dude. Okay, well, first things first, what I need to do, regardless, is we're gonna have to cook the stuffing in said 9x13 tray, so we gotta take the cornbread out. What I'm gonna do before literally anything else is just eat some cornbread, because your boy is hungry as fuck at this point. He started trying to cook 4 hours ago, so yeah, surprise, surprise, he's hungry when he hasn't eaten anything in that time. I made this cornbread a little dry. That was on purpose, so that way it would like go well into a stuffing, but on its own, a little dry. Not bad. Okay. So, this gonna fit? Probably. You see Joel? He's chilling, man. He's chilling. He had his outdoor experience earlier today, and then he got a little cold, so he went inside just like me. Yeah, that's... Delicious leftover cornbread for actual Thanksgiving on Thursday. That'll do, pig. That'll do. All right. Come on, bud. Okay, so let's just spray the fuck out of the bottom of this pan. Although it's got so much butter, never mind, I don't have to spray this. What am I talking about? As if this pan needs to be greased when this already is like half grease worth of slop. Yeah. I just opened my fridge and saw this giant Ziploc worth of Spam. Feels like forever ago at this point, holy shit. Okay, let's add our bucket of slop to, oh, yeah, to the casserole pan. The slop. Spam's giving. Yeah, at least I know if I can't eat any of this food by the end of the stream, I've got a fuckload of Spam. So that's something to at least fall back on. When's the Spam giveaway? No. Needs more stuff, and yeah, this is a fuckload. I'm realizing now why I was originally planning on making half a recipe, but what can you do? Good news is this does at least all fit into this 9x13 pan, so that's good news, but I do admittedly have to wonder if I can realistically eat all of this before, like, you know, it goes bad. Yeah, that's gonna be challenging. This 100% would be a perfect portion for like a large family gathering. For one dude, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It shouldn't double in size. I don't think this will increase in size at all. This doesn't have any sort of like poofing elements to it, I don't think. Okay. I mean, I guarantee you, this is gonna be delicious once it's baked. Feed thy neighbor. Nah, fuck my neighbors. They didn't pay for this. No, in reality, I'm sure I could just put this in Tupperware and freeze some of it. That's probably what I'll do. It is bulking season, you're not wrong. Okay, well then now we get back to the dilemma I had earlier. Do I just send this and toss it in? Just, like I said, what I could do, I guess, I could just up the temperature of the oven now to 350. And then take the turkey out like a little early under the assumption that it cooks a little faster. I mean, in reality, should I just check the temperature of the turkey now? We got our little electronic thing, right? Where did I put that? I put it somewhere. Okay, hold on. Let's take the turkey out now. Like, unlike the smoker that we were worried about, like as soon as we take off the cover, it's gonna lose all the heat. Like, the oven's not gonna lose all of its heat simultaneously, right? So, I suppose I could just check the temperature of the turkey and just know right now, like, okay, well, it needs more time or not. That is assuming, of course, I can find that temperature probe that I had. Where the fuck did I put that? Hello? Seriously, where'd that shit go? Over here? Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just check the temperature of the turkey now. We can always just obviously put it back into the oven if it needs more time. Really should have gotten one of these a long time ago, I will admit. At the same time, I'm going to increase the oven temperature to 350 because that stuffing needs to go in there. Okay. Let's do it. How's this turkey doing? I can tell you this. It smells nice and smoky in here, implying that, like, that smoke flavor that we infused into the turkey earlier is doing something. Maybe. I don't know. Probably. Digital thermometer and kitchen scales are best. I agree. Whoa! Careful, chat. Sorry. Definitely sizzling, I'll say that. Alright. Let's see. Oh, yeah. It's supposed to be, I believe, 165 internally. That already looks like higher. Let me confirm the recipe, but I think it's actually fine as is. Actually, it's probably already done. Possibly overdone, shit, but... When the thighs have reached an internal temperature of 165, remove them from the smoker. Well, not smoker, but plenty good. Yeah. Okay, well. I'll admit, it might have been overdone, but... According to the temperature that ChatGPT told me, and ChatGPT, of course, is never wrong, said to do another 30 minutes, so maybe I'm glad I didn't do that, but it's probably fine, right? It's probably fine. Okay, well, shit, if anything, that means we're good to go to send in the stuffing now. Cool. Alright. Let that turkey rest, and hopefully by the time we're ready to eat, it'll be like, I don't know, decent eating temperature, I guess. I will say the grates work decently well. They were definitely still raised slightly off the surface, so it seems like we went. Never cook meats at time. Well, that's why I checked now, because like I was checking to see, like, according to my timer, I still had 30 minutes left, so I was like, okay, let's take it out and check. So it's still, you know. Yeah, whatever. All right. So now we can start working on, I guess, the last dish. Cool. Which is the shit. What am I making? Cream spinach. Oh, thank God. That one's pretty easy. Okay. This last one should be pretty easy and comfy to the point where I don't think this one will have too much stress involved. All right. Okay, all right. So first things first, let's, well, I guess I need to wait for the oven to heat up to the rest of the temperature required here, but let's put the turkey off to the side. Also okay to overcook thighs because it's dark meats, and we'll find out. I mean, like, I feel like the fact that it got to 180 is like not egregious, right? The recipe said, nice. The recipe said get to 165, and yeah, it went to 180, but like that's not like, oh shit, I guess we'll find out, whatever. All right, so anyways, oven's ready. Convenient timing. Let's toss in the stuffing. In you go. Okay, and that is, how long does it say? 45 to 50 minutes, okay. Let's do 45 now. Start her up. Thigh meat can go up to 170 or 180 and not overcook. More fat to render, okay. Well, it got to 180, basically exactly, so. Let's hope. Anyways, I think it's time to finish off the beer. 180 might be on the verge of slightly dry, and we'll find out eventually, boys and girls. I agree, higher than I would have preferred, but oh well. It's almost out, but not quite out. There's a tiny bit more left. Let me just drink some more and let's just empty this. Fuck it, whatever. Alright. An entire growler's worth of beer, that was 6%, not a bad night's work. I will admit that doing it over the course of what will end up probably being a 6+ hour cooking stream, maybe not as impressive, but oh well. It's gotten the job done so far. Growler, never heard about that concept. Where are you from, Oily Blackmouth? Are you not American? I'll be honest, this entire time I kind of assumed you were American. I don't know why, maybe because I don't know why your name implied to me that it was. But yeah, for those that are not familiar with what a growler is, basically, at least in the US, and basically just in, as far as I know, all places, you can go to breweries and instead of just, I mean, of course you can just sit down and like order beers, but you can also bring in your own growlers, aka, I don't know, a somewhat standardized size of like container like this right here. And they will fill this entire container with beers from their taps, and you can just take it out with you and just take it home and just drink it later. And usually it's a really good deal, because usually when it's like straight from the brewery and they're not like, usually just straight from the tap, they give you kind of like a bulk discount. So, for example, to fill this entire thing right here, which was I believe about probably the equivalent of about a full 6-pack worth of like really good, like high quality craft beer, this was $13. Not bad, not bad at all. And the brewery that I went to get the stuff, they do have a couple of days where they have specials on growlers. So if I went on like Wednesday, that's a day where they have $3 off growlers, so I could have gotten this for $10 instead, which is even more insanely good. So, I don't know if they do that in all parts of the US, but I can tell you at least here in the Midwest, it's a very, basically every brewery offers growler fills that allows you to get a shitload of like good quality beer for relatively cheap. It's nice. Okay. Anyways, beer. Yep. Let's do the next thing. Okay. 4 hours later, we're starting to the third dish. Okay. We're gonna do creamed spinach. Now, I talked about this way earlier. Creamed spinach, I don't know if you would call this a traditional Thanksgiving dish. I'm sure some people serve this for Thanksgiving, but I'll admit that for me, creamed spinach is more nostalgic because of the fact that I used to get it as a kid sometimes when I would go to this, I guess you'd call it a restaurant, called Boston Market. I'm pretty sure Boston Market is completely out of business at this point. I don't think they exist anymore, but any millennials in the chat that live in the US probably remember it. Boston Market was a place that like served like very, I guess, I don't know, hearty comfort food, like American comfort food. Not like fried food, but like they would have like roasted chicken and mashed potatoes and cornbread and mac and cheese, and cream spinach. And one of, if not my favorite sides that Boston Market would always offer you, in addition to like usually the roast chicken as the main dish, would be the cream spinach. So I very much associate cream spinach with my childhood and going to Boston Market and getting that shit. Does New York still have a few Boston Markets? Oh, the irony. Does Boston itself have Boston Market still? So anyways, I'm sure at some point in my life I've had cream spinach since my childhood of going to Boston Market, but I don't have it often, so I don't know why I even thought of it, but I thought of it for the stream. I was like, you know what? I want to make some motherfucking cream spinach. I don't really have a good justification other than that shit I know is delicious and it's nostalgic and I like tasty food. So we're gonna make cream spinach. Can you serve this at Thanksgiving? I'm going to, so the answer is yes. Fuck it. This bowl is not cleaned at all yet. Hold on. Clean this shit a little bit more. Still a little buttery. Okay. All right. So, what are we doing here? Thaw spinach for cream spinach. Okay, it's been thawing this whole time. Should be good. In a pot, we're gonna saute butter and onion over medium heat until slightly browned. Okay, you gotta do more onion prep. Sure. That I can do. Earlier we were prepping a sweet onion, now we're gonna prep a yellow onion. An entire onion, right? Yeah. Oh no, it says half a medium onion. Okay. Should've just bought a small onion, but whatever, fuck it. All right. Yeah. Kind of want to just do the whole onion, to be honest, but I should listen to the recipe, do the thing. Fine. So, this recipe is thankfully relatively simple. It's like spinach, butter, onion, garlic, heavy cream, cream cheese, Parmesan cheese, nutmeg, salt, and pepper. Easy. I can do that. Also, one other thing, the turkey's just sitting there. Like, I know, like, the recipe that I'm using says, like, let it rest for 15 to 20 minutes. In reality, it's gonna be resting longer than that. I wonder, is there a good way I can keep it, like, warm and not just, like, getting to room temperature by the time I'm ready to eat it? I mean, once I guess once the stuffing is done, I guess I could like turn the oven down like way low, but foil wrap. Okay, I like that idea. Let's do that. I'm not short on aluminum foil since I bought plenty for the ghetto smoker that didn't fucking work. So, all right, good call. Good call. Let's do that. Hopefully it's still warm enough. Like, I should have done this probably sooner when I took it out of the oven, but hopefully it's still warm enough right now to retain enough heat. You can't even see this shit, can you? God damn it. Okay. Surely that's gonna keep it nice and hot. Surely. 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 Okay. Move you over here, please. Sorry. Surely. Okay. Anyways, let's prep the onion. My cooking in Asmon's kitchen. New viewer demons, I appreciate you tuning in. I apologize for the messy kitchen. None of stream today was meant to be done in my messy kitchen that I've not been able to clean for over a year, thanks to World of Warcraft consuming way more of my life than I'd prefer. I apologize that it's so messy. It is not this level of cleanliness that even I would prefer for my kitchen, but we had to use it today as the emergency backup, so if you are too bothered by my messy kitchen, you don't have to watch. It's all Gucci, man. Otherwise, sit back, enjoy. Hopefully the food will be tasty nonetheless. Hopefully. Hiding the counter stain. Well, that part's been, that one's intentional, but yeah, no. My apartment's disgusting right now. I fully acknowledge that. I'm looking forward to our anniversary fully being over, taking some time off so I can get back to being a normal, cleanly human being. It's not been good for the past year and a half, or year, boys. It's bad. It's very bad. I'm not proud of it. I fully regret playing anniversary servers. It's easy to say now with hindsight, but I should have never played them. I should have just stuck to Era the whole time, man. That'd have been so much more fun and probably overall better for the vibes. Oh well. Yeah, we know. Now at least I know to not make that mistake ever again. Now we'll just stick to Era full time and know that we can still enjoy ourselves there. Okay. You just never use your kitchen, stays clean as fuck. That's one way to ensure that it stays pristine, I guess. Yeah. Just like your PC, right? You just never turn it on and it just remains perfect forever. Okay, fair. Oh shit. Oh yeah, half an onion. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good. Alright. So what else do I have to prep for this? It's not much. It's just the half an onion, which is this, and then 2 cloves of garlic. Okay, time to crush my balls. Actually, we can crush our balls later when we're ready to do the thing, but... We're gonna saute butter and onion over medium heat until it's lightly browned. And then... Okay, let's start with that. This feels oddly familiar to what we just did, but fuck it, we're gonna do it again. This time around, it's not a full stick of butter. It'll be a much more sane 2 tablespoons of butter. Yeah, that doesn't seem quite as crazy. Just had 2 tablespoons of butter just sitting here. Nice. Wow. I'm not gonna clean this out. I think it's fine. I was just sauteing, like literally just onions and celery in here, right? Like now I'm gonna saute onions. Seems fine to mix the 2. Okay. Yeah. Send it. In the meantime, we'll prep the garlic. Ready ourselves to crush our balls. Yeah. Fish in the back is best, though. Hopefully you're also a Joel enjoyer. He's chilling, man. He's chilling. Chad, you can feel free to put Mr. Ashy91. What's the word I'm looking for? Not invite, but like indoctrinate it. There we go. Indoctrinate him into the Church of Joel. He's just chilling, man. He's just chilling. He's chilling. Tiny ass little cloves of garlic. I only had like this one like leftover clove that I had from the last cooking stream that I was like, oh yeah, that'll be enough. That's enough. It's not much, but it'll do. Alright. It's one hell of a goldfish. No lie. Joel's actually a sturgeon. Get it right, please. I don't know. Whenever I think of sturgeons, I always associate them with like Alaska. I assume you can find them in other places, but to me, like Joel's probably surely an Alaskan fish, right? Surely. How's that butter doing, by the way? Oh Lord, she melting. All right. Crazy to think we'll probably never invent garlic without that papery skin. People are gonna be peeling garlic in the year 2100. I mean, like, is that something someone was asking for? Personally, I'm hashtag no changes when it comes to garlic. I'm totally fine with peeling it. Feels like garlic that's grown without the peel on it just feels like you just feel wrong. Imagine imagine growing a tomato without the tomato skin. It's just like the sloppy tomato slop. Just like, and that's it. That's all. Like, feels like some things were meant to just have the skin on there. It's all Gucci, man. Hashtag no changes. Let's not change our garlic, man. I'm fine with the skin. Makes it that much more satisfying once you actually get to the good stuff. Just like you gotta grind for consume so you can do the raid and pump. You gotta grind to get the garlic skin off so you can get the good stuff underneath. I hate to be like cynical Andy man, but the amount of posts on the Classic WoW subreddit, like more or less demanding that they bring back the fake Ani buff, like we deserve it, is just so annoying, dude. People are so fucking entitled. 1 week of this special Ani buff and like, no, it needs to be a thing forever. Bring it back, Blizzard, Blaze. What the fuck? You give people an inch and they'll take a mile, man. Anyways, sorry. This subreddit's been just flooded with nothing but that over the past couple of days. Unrelenting full boon, PPC. No comments. No comments. It's not a WoW stream, we're just cooking, and I'll shut the fuck up. Okay. Our balls are ready to crush. Cool. Why am I reading the Classic subreddit? I don't know. That's a good question. Why am I still sub there? Like, every now and then there's a post that's like, somewhat useful, I guess. I don't fucking know. You're not wrong, though. Why am I still subscribed to that subreddit? Literally, like 90% of the posts I read on that subreddit just make me mad. Not mad, but like, more like just makes me sad. All right. Let's add this shit. Let's do it. Ooh. All right, onions first. Let's do it. Got to keep with what the dads are gonna ruin next. Shit, man. I mean, it's such a cynical way to look at it, and yet you're not wrong. Unfortunately, whatever the people demanding, like the people in the Classic WoW subreddit are demanding, is kind of a somewhat decent indication of what Blizzard is going to cave to next nowadays. I mean, I hate that it's come to that point, but like, for example, like in Anniversary when like the Lotus was getting super high in price, like the entire subreddit was demanding that we get like the TVC changes to Lotus when it, like where it like drops out of high level herb nodes, and you know, lo and behold, a month later that's exactly what they did, right? So yeah, I guess if anything that's a quote good reason just to sort of know what's coming next. Don't love it, but yeah. Alright. Just like the previous thing. Hit that bad bitch with some kosher salts. Fancy. And hit that greasy little bitch with some pepper. Okay. Freshly cracked pepper, as every recipe would ask you to do, obviously. Don't worry, there's a little pepper grinder in that little container that you didn't see, I promise. Fucking fancy cooking people, man. It's gotta be fresh cracked ground pepper. It's gotta be kosher salt from the Himalayas, Himalayan pink salt. Regular salt just won't do. It's gotta be fancy. I only eat the fanciest salt that was mined from the buttholes of poor European people. Okay, whatever. Regular pepper's fine, whatever. Okay, what am I doing next? Apparently light salt is a thing you found out today? What? Light salts? At the end of the day, isn't it just NaCl? I don't understand how, like, that's why I'm confused whenever, like, there's, like, some debate, like, oh, Himalayan pink salt is so good, or, oh, like, this salt. Like, isn't it all just, like, salts? I don't get it, man. Yeah, reduced sodium salt. Like, what? Okay, what are we doing next here? We... sauteing the butter and onion, yeah. Then we'll reduce the heat, stir in the garlic, yeah. And then we'll do cream cheese, heavy cream, parmigiano. Okay, that's what we'll do. Let's shred the Parmesan while we're just sitting here. Or sorry, I should say the Parmigiano. Just get all this, yeah. Cream cheese, boom. Oh, I'd already gotten butter out for this. Oh well. Parmigiano. Cream cheese, that's already been opened because I couldn't help myself, so I had some cream cheese for breakfast this morning on my bagel, but we still have enough for the recipe, so that's fine. How much Parmesan do we need? 1 cup of freshly grated Parmigiano. Alright. I assume what this little block right here will produce. Probably a couple of cups, I assume, but let's see. Light salt is a substitute made from a blend of sodium chloride, aka regular salt, and potassium chloride. Oh. Call me old-fashioned, but I'd rather just have like just nothing but NaCl. Not just me. All the cool kids nowadays are maybe enjoying their potassium, but not me. Get the grater out. Parmigiano. What does it say? Cup? Yep. Now, I don't mind going over a little over a cup because Parmesan's fucking delicious, so we'll just kind of grate this based on vibes. Little world of Fieldcraft never hurt anybody. Is that a cup? Yeah, that's probably a cup. Okay. Ish. And a little chunk for me. Tasty. All right. Fuck, that's so good, man. I'm gonna have to take another chunk of that. Cheese tax is valid. Exactly, right? You gotta taste test to make sure it's not poisonous. You know, make sure it's still decent quality. I can confirm it tastes like Parmesan cheese. That is good news, ladies and gentlemen. Wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, the drawers in my fridge, not great. Okay, ear rape warning, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, not great, not great. I'm pretty sure this fridge is like at least like 30 years old. But, you know, it still works, so it's fine. All right, so Parmigiano is good to go. Heavy cream, nothing else to prep, right? Cream cheese, let's just at least portion out the cream cheese. We need, it says half the little portions, so 4 ounces, which is like, yeah, we're just gonna eyeball this, fuck it. Used to be there, so like, say that much right here. Boom. The rest will be for my bagel consumption later. Okay. I will not submit you guys to ear rape again, don't worry. Alright, cool. So I think we are officially ready to just add all this shit in there. Oh, actually, okay, shit, last thing. It says the spinach. Oh, shut up. Oh, right, the timer that was for the turkey that didn't use. The spinach, which was originally frozen, is no longer frozen. So, all we gotta do, I think, is just make sure that it's not like super liquidy in advance here. So we need, I believe, a pound of spinach, and so each one of these bags is 12 ounces, aka like 3/4 of a pound, which is annoying because like you can't really make 3 pounds in a even amounts, but we're gonna add 2 and like half of these, I guess. What's up, Nightmare coming in now with the cheeky little Prime sub. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Your sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets, Doritos, and comfy cooking fun. Thanks for hanging out. Glad you're enjoying. Thank you, sir. I'm going to admit that this cooking stream hasn't maybe been the smoothest, but hey, you know what? At least now, frankly, now that I moved back into the actual kitchen, it's been fine. The Ghetto Smoker, as much as I wanted it to work, did not work, and that was sad. But surprise, surprise, we can cook food in a regular kitchen just fine. All Gucci. All right, yeah, this is not wet at all. I don't really need to drain this at all. I was originally thinking I'd have to like drain out the extra excess liquid, but yeah, it's all Gucci. Okay. So this is like 24 ounces, so we need a total of 32. So yeah, the next bag, I don't know, I kind of just want to add all of it and say like, fuck it, whatever, close enough. A little extra spinach didn't really kill anybody, right? It's a vegetable, it's green, it's good for you. Hell yeah, dude, of course it's great value. Motherfucker, I stream classic WoW for a living. Do you think I'm made of money? Of course my ass is getting great value spinach, you're goddamn right. Okay. That'll do. That'll do. Okay. So, these onions are Gucci, so I think we're officially good to go with all this assortment. We just kind of add everything together and do the thing. Okay. Raise you up a little bit. Wait. Yeah, there we go. So, we are adding, I can write that shit out. Yeah. Oh, streamer, just write it off. It's free, lol. Stirring the garlic. Okay, so, oh, reducing the heat. So, medium-low for this step. Okay. And then let's crush our balls. Let's do that real quick. Insert our balls like so. All the men in the chat, look away now. Okay, for all the smaller balls out there. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling very emasculated right now. Alright. Get all the rest of the pre-cum out of there. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Come on. The only thing I don't like about the ball crusher is that it does feel like it like wastes a little of the garlic, like the garlic cum left over, but overall it still saves a hell of a lot of time, so yeah, still worth. Alright, so the garlic's in there, cool. Oh, it smells so good, man. Oy, oy, oy. Imagine that. Garlic and butter smells good. Who could have seen that coming? Alright, and then heavy cream. So heavy cream is going to be 3/4 of a cup. I've got a 1 cup measure. We're just gonna kind of eyeball that. Don't want to have to watch me painfully cut the garlic by hand. Yeah, I mean, that shit does take forever. You're not wrong. Not wrong. Hey, I put in my reps, right? I paid my dues. Cut plenty of garlic by hand. Okay, that's probably 3/4. I've officially added my cream to the pot. Nice. My very thick cream, god damn. And then cream cheese and the Parmigiano. So cream cheese, just a big old block. Oy, yeah, and then the Parmigiano. I'm something of a Italian person myself. Okay, and then nutmeg of all random ass things. It just says like a pinch, so we'll just kind of roll the feel craft that. Nutmeg. There you are. I like nutmeg. There we go. And then mix her up. Okay. This has got to be good, right? Like everything we're putting in here is just like really thick, creamy dairy stuff combined with spinach. If anything, this dish is a good excuse to eat like vegetables, right? Like the best way to enjoy vegetables in my experience is just to absolutely drench it in unhealthy shit so that way you can't taste the vegetable anymore. That's the true American way, the way the founding fathers intended. Eating vegetables raw? No, 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 no. Soaked in fat and grease and delicious goodness? Yeah, that's how it's done. That's how it's done. Yeah. Only reason to eat veggie is to use them as a vessel for butter. Exactly. Butter, salt, pepper, and garlic. Garlic gets an honorary pass. I know technically, I guess garlic is probably considered a vegetable, but in reality, it's like a vegetable cheat code, right? Like the reality is that like garlic just enhances everything else you put it in with, right? A little sliver of Joel in there. Hey, bud. I assume we add the spinach after like all the rest of the shit is melted, right? Slosh it. Okay, yeah, this one's easy. Like we just let this like incorporate into like a nice sort of little thick, consistent creaminess, and then we just add the spinach, and then it's just like, then it's done. Cool, that's easy. Do we make the cranberry bourbon barbecue sauce, boys and girls? Because by the time this is done, like the stuffing should be done. The cranberry barbecue sauce does sound good, but it's gonna take like probably another half an hour, and like, I don't want the turkey to get cold. I kind of want to eat it while it's still like warm, right? Did we just say LOL, fuck the barbecue sauce? That was always like the plan, like to only make the barbecue sauce if I had time, and shocker, like I don't have time. I mean, I do, but like I'd have to take extra time. I don't know, is it worth it? Let me check the recipe. Let me see how long that was gonna take. What's the fish doing? He's just chilling, man. He's just chilling. Supposed to bring cranberries, sugar, and water to a boil, medium saucepan over medium heat. Reduce to simmer, cook, stir, and occasionally use the cranberries to soften sugars. Dissolve about 5 minutes out of the rest of the ingredients in the pot and bring it. Okay, it's actually really easy. Okay, maybe we just do this actually. Maybe we just make like a quick half recipe actually. I can probably just start this now while I'm still just doing this. All right, you know what? Fuck it, man. We're gonna do it. Fuck it. Full send, baby. Fuck it. We're already taking way too fucking long for this cooking stream, so you know what? What's another half an hour? Fuck it, man. Ay. Alright. I'm gonna put off the ingredient bag to the side here. You can't see it, but... Fresh cranberries. Oh, wow. This bag was what? Let's use 12 ounces for a full recipe. How much is this? 12 ounces. Can I fit this all into one pot? Like, for example, can I fit into this pot? Maybe? Fuck it, let's just find out. Do it? Yeah, I do kind of want to do it. Like, this would be a nice compliment to what I assume will be smoky, delicious tasting turkey. I don't know. Should I clean this? It's got like butter remnants in there. Nah, it's fine. Whatever. Fuck it. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Also, do cranberries have seeds? Can you just eat these? Oh, they don't have seeds. Well, I mean, they do, but like you can just... Huh. I don't think I've ever eaten a fresh cranberry before. Not bad. Okay. Berries will reduce, I'll be fine. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Alright, fuck it, we'll just start that. I mean, we gotta like speed run this in that case. Cranberries, gotta do brown sugar. So like, brown sugar and water to a boil. So 1 cup of brown sugar. Fuck, I gotta stir that. This brown sugar is like dry as fuck, man. Okay, well. I'd break this up more, but I'm short on time, so we're just gonna kind of throw the giant chunks in there, assume that they'll kind of even out when they're heated up. It's fine. Okay. Stir that. Oh, you don't want it to burn. Okay. God, it smells like Italian creamy pasta sauce. That's a great fucking smell. Holy shit, dude. All right, I think we just added spinach now too. I think that's the last step and then it's done. Got sugar. Let's brown sugar. Yeah. All right, fuck it. Wait. In you go. In you go. In you go. All right, before I mix this up, we'll do that in a second, but I want to finish that off. So it's what? 3 tablespoons of water, which is like fucking nothing. Oh shit, easier way. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we already just started that going. Sure. Reduce the simmer. It's medium heat. Reduce the simmer. Cook, stirring occasionally until the cranberries are soft and sugar is dissolved about 5 minutes. That's like no water that I put in there. Is that really gonna like? Is that really gonna become something that's like? Hold on, I need something to stir this. I assume the cranberries will release a lot of liquid, and that's going to cause it to be more of like a, I don't know, liquid. Because right now it's just all solid cranberries. But I'm going to trust the process. So okay, fine, whatever. Anyways, as long as I stir, okay. I will take your word for it. Anyways, let's do the spinach. This shit I've got high confidence in. This shit, like, not rocket science. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, it's getting nice and creamy. Look at all that cum. Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna destroy this cum. Absolutely, baby. Well, I put my knob in this. Oh my. Oh yeah, dude. That looks tasty as fuck, man. This one, thankfully, was kind of like the slam dunk guaranteed winner. That's why I chose cream spinach. I read the recipe, I was like, oh, that's ridiculously simple and easy. and also like guaranteed to be tasty. Heavy cream, Parmesan cheese, cream cheese, butter, and onions, like, oh, and garlic. Like, yeah, of course it's gonna be fucking tasty. Like, literally all ingredients, they're fucking goated, dude. Okay, there you go. I mean, I don't know, do I even have to like let this heat up, or is it just once you mix it in, it's Gucci? Stir in spinach, let it heat through. If you want more liquid, add in more splash. Splash more cream if there's too much liquid. I am gonna add more liquid. I mean, I'll admit this does look a little dry. I did use, I guess, a little more spinach than the recipe called for, so that's probably why. Okay. What protein am I cooking with all that? I mean, it's Thanksgiving. Turkey, of course. It's right there in the foil. Hopefully still warm-ish. Fingers crossed. It was supposed to be smoked turkey. That didn't work, but in theory, at least, it'll end up being at least smoke-infused based on the failed attempt to smoke it. So ultimately, I just roasted it in the oven, but should still be good. I hope. Shit so thick it'd be an amazing wallpaper paste. Lock in, bro. let me just try it. Okay. Needs to warm up. Needs more salt. 100% needs more salt, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's getting there. Alright, yeah, we need this shit to heat up though for sure. Get it nice and salty. Just like that, you wish you were spinach. Or hashtag no homo. Funny thing is, like, spinach to me, when it's just like raw, like the regular leafy spinach, I don't hate it or anything, but I would never ever go out of my way to eat it. But spinach, when you cook it, becomes this like magical green slop that somehow ends up tasting fucking amazing, man. Cream spinach, and the other one that comes to mind when it comes to like creamy, delicious spinach dishes would be the Indian one. What is it called? Saag paneer. Whew. Also tasty. Very tasty. I will say though, so far this dish, as far as I can tell, it's not as creamy as I was hoping. I was hoping for a little bit more cream. Should I just toss in the rest of the fucking, the rest of the cream cheese? Because right now, yeah, it looks not creamy enough. Yeah, more cream. Yep. Still have more cream cheese. I was gonna use it for bagels later on, but you know what? I'm not willing to sacrifice the integrity of our, fuck around and all the rest. Fuck it, yep. I'm not willing to sacrifice the integrity of the cream spinach here. Fuck it. Bagels will be dry as fuck, I don't care. Rest of the cream, yes. All right, yeah, because I agree, it's just looking it's not thick enough right now. It needs to be like, we need way more cum in there, let's put it that way. Right now, there's way too much green shit and not enough cum. All right, also, meanwhile, the cranberries, you are correct in that it's giving off liquid, so good news. Stir that up. Turn the heat up a little bit more. I hope the turkey is remaining warm. Also, the stuffing's about to be done, so we're gonna have to take that out of the oven pretty soon. We need a place to put that, though. That's gonna be a little interesting, because I'm kind of out of space on my stove here. Spanakopita is good too. It's funny you say that. The next cooking stream I'd like to do, I don't know exactly when, but the next cooking stream I'd like to do is going to be a Greek cooking stream, including Spanakopita. No spoiler-ronies past that, but I got a fun idea for that one, or fun ideas for sure. That'll probably be a fully in-kitchen planned stream from the very beginning. No ghetto smokers required, so. We're getting into the season where it's too cold to cook outside, so when that happens, that feels like it's gonna be a fun one. Can you get a cucumber emote for that stream? Oh my. I guess I'd put cucumber, yeah, there's cucumbers, okay, yeah. If you remind me to do that before I do the Greek cooking stream, then yes, we can probably make that happen. I don't know when I'll do it yet. Probably, I mean, after Christmas, surely, but we'll figure it out. All right, now it's looking a little more cum-infused. To be honest, still not quite there, but I can see that the cream cheese hasn't fully melted yet, so patience, patience. Come, power. My pathetic nerfed ass is addicted to it. For how many people am I cooking? Well, you did read the title of the stream, right? The good news is I'm the type of person who can eat the exact same meal for a week straight and not get tired of it. So, could this feed, like what I'm currently making today, a family of 4? Maybe not the turkey, there's only 2 thighs, but everything else, yeah, probably, but just me. I get the feeling it'll be tasty. I get the feeling I'll be fine. Alright, anyways, that was my microwave telling me that the stuffing should be done, so. It said 45 to 50 minutes to bake it in the oven, so it's been 45, so. Let's check it out and see if it needs more time or if it's Gucci. Ideally, I guess you probably want the top to be like slightly crispy, right? And otherwise, it'll be good to go. That's looking better. Let's give it another taste test. Maybe it should get warmer still. Let's turn the heat up, but yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I might add a little more cream, a little bit more, but not bad, not bad. In fact, maybe I'll grate some more Parmesan as well. I mean, I guess I'm just the victim of like having used a little bit more spinach than the recipe called for. That's why it's not been quite as heck as I would have preferred. But we had extra of all the heck ingredients, so it's fine. Mix you up. Okay. As expected, all that brown sugar is dissolving now in the liquid, so good news. Let's take the, no, first things first, cheers. All right. Careful, SpongeBob. Oh, how am I gonna fit all this shit onto here? The turkey I can probably just move somewhere else. Question is where? Shut up, microwave. Maybe that's just like right here if I put it on top of a plate so it doesn't. Okay, hold on. It's not that hot, right? We're good. Okay, there we go. All right, nice. All right, now for the fucking money shot, baby. As always, ignore the cum stains. Okay. How are we looking? I'm not sure how well you can see that. Let me show you. I think it needs more time. Not too much more, but I'm gonna say maybe another 5 minutes will do it some good. It's looking a little crispy on top, but I think it needs a little bit more. So I'm gonna leave that in for another 5 minutes. And then try again. I think that'll do. Okay. Next stream I'm okay, I don't feel like explaining myself again, man. Do you send new drip trays for the stovetop next gift basket? Oh man, chat. I don't know, watch the VOD, man. I don't feel like explaining it again. I apologize that my kitchen is not pristine. It was not my intention to stream in my kitchen today, so I had no intention of showing the very much openly, admittedly disgusting nature of it right now. I am sorry. You just have to live with it. That's all I can say. It's not even that bad. Yeah, I'll be honest. In real life, like with my eyeballs right now as I look at it, it's pretty fucking bad. On stream, I don't know how bad it looks, but in real life, it's not good. It's not good. I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat that. Okay. The spinach, yeah, I definitely want to get it hotter though. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I have another location I want to do. Well, yeah, I was streaming on my balcony today. We were doing a little outdoor stream with the Ghetto Smoker, but it didn't work, and now the stream is taking way longer than planned, so it got dark, so had to move things indoors. It is what it is. Live production. What can you do? In case you're wondering, by the way, I know you see the stream uptime and think I haven't been streaming that long. Stream, like, connection-wise, like, had an issue at some point, so I had to restart stream. In reality, I started stream 5 hours ago. So, if you're just tuning in now, like, yeah, apologies for the dirty stove, but you kind of missed a lot. So, yeah. I can't really catch you up at this point. I'm sorry, but just know that this stream had to kind of be completely reinvented midway through. So, apologies for the dirty kitchen. My intention was not to stream in here today in the first place, but had it been my intention, I would have cleaned it in advance. I promise. Yeah. Spinach dip looks fucking delicious. It's getting there. Needs to be hotter, I'll tell you that. I still wish it was a little creamier. I'm not gonna lie, it's good, but it could be a little creamier right now. In the future, if I made this recipe again, I would literally just double the amount of cream cheese I put in that shit. One thing I could do, I literally said I was gonna do it and then I didn't do it. Let me add more, let me grate some more Parmesan. That would actually be kind of goated. That would at least help. I think that would help a lot, actually. Oh, geez. Okay. Chat, ear rape incoming. All right. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Apologies. A little more Parmigiano. I kind of want to just do the entire block, to be honest. Oh yeah, oh yeah, okay. Tasty as fuck, dude. Alright. That'll help. That'll help. Toss that bad boy in there. Okay. Nice. Those cum stains on the Asus laptop? There's cum stains all over this place, man. Ever seen the movie This Is the End? Where, what's his face? Danny McBride is talking about how he's coming all over the place in James Franco's house. That's me, man. I'll come in the kitchen, I'll come in the bedroom, I'll come in my oven, I'll come wherever the fuck I want. Yeah. Come everywhere, man. Very unsanitary, admittedly, but you know, it do be like that. I've been dropping loads since I got here, yeah. Good times, man. They don't make movies like that anymore, man. It's also safe nowadays. It is definitely reducing and getting nice and thick cranberry-wise, so that's good news. All right, yeah, that Parmigiano is definitely helping with the thickness factor. Good shit, man. This is more the consistency I was looking for. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice and like, it just like sticks to the fucking spoon, baby. Oh, there we go. Good shit, good shit. Nice. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay. Oh shit, the timer went off again. Okay, let's check the stuffing again. All right, it's all coming together, baby. I know this is taking way too fucking long, but we're getting to the point where I think actually everything's almost finished and we can eat food in the relatively near future. Okay. Okay. Come. How we doing? Let's see. I'm gonna say a little more time. A little more time. Not a ton more. It's getting there. Can we give it like 3 more minutes? A little more time. A little more time. I want a tiny bit more crisp on there. Tiny bit more crisp. Okay. It's all right. We got time. We got time. All right. I think the comment. Just a bowl. Struggling in the sink. Hold on. Hey. Anyways, okay. I think the cum-infused spinach is just about good to go. I think we're actually going to turn off the heat now because I think that's probably set to go, and we'll let that set a little bit and thicken up a bit before we eat it. Yeah. Okay. And then the cranberries are doing the thing. Cool. Gonna swap to the wooden spatula now for the cranberries since it feels a little less scuffed than a plastic spatula. Gotta cook those eggs out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just going based on like Fieldcraft, based on like how it looks on the top, and like I want it to be a little crispy on the top. All right, what am I supposed to do, by the way, with this after? Oh shit, it's hot now. Okay, it's hot. Let's see what we're supposed to do with this after. We're adding like a shitload of like extra little components to this barbecue sauce here, so this is only like the, I guess what you'd call the base right now. Funny thing is, I've never cooked with raw cranberries before. It's funny how like, I guess in reality, cranberry sauce, like what you use for Thanksgiving, it really is just, I guess you put it in a pot and you just like, you get this hot until it turns into cranberry sauce. I kind of always assumed there was like more to cranberry sauce than just like cranberries, but it turns out like when you just like, you literally just like put them over heat and it turns into cranberry sauce. Huh, the more you know. Sure. Okay, so what else are we gonna add to this? We need to add, let's see. Add the rest of the ingredients to the pot and bring to a boil. Reduce the simmer, cook for 8 minutes more. Okay, so we'll literally just add in everything else. Okay, fuck it. We're gonna turn the heat down on this one a little bit now, and then we're gonna add all the rest of the ingredients that we need to add, which is a half cup of bourbon, you say? Oh shit. Shout outs to Muller. We're gonna add some bourbon into that bad bitch. It says, was it half a cup? Yeah. I'm not gonna measure that. Just, we're gonna kind of feel craft that one. Is that half a cup? Probably. Might have been a little more, but that's okay. Let's see, what else do we got here? 1 cup of ketchup. Sounds a little nasty on its own, but that's fine. I am once again just kinda yellow that. Let's call that a cup, sure. 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Remember taking a shot of this at some point on stream. That was nasty as fuck. I'm not gonna take any shots of this time. 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. That smells like bourbon now. That's fine, man. I like bourbon. It's tasty. Okay. 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire. It's this, okay? Any stream OGs would know that this one is the classic bottle. Best by, like, you know, the best until dates are really more of a suggestion than a rule, so I'll tell you this. Still smells fine, still going strong to this day, baby. So, if anything, it's had more time to like season itself, that had more time for the flavors to kind of soak together, so. Honestly, if anything, it probably increases the quality of the sauce over time. Okay. 2 tablespoons of that. Yeah. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. I don't really know traditionally what ingredients you use for barbecue sauce. These seem like odd ingredients, but it's what the recipe says. So like, okay. Oh shit. Okay, gotta check on the stuffing again. Extra umami. Yeah, somebody says that's like, oh, that's a flavor profile umami, whatever the fuck that is. All right, it's got to be done now. I think we're taking that regardless. Obviously, don't want it to burn or anything. I don't really know what overcooked stuffing would be like, but let's not do that, whatever it is. Shit off. All right. Wait. Okay, it looks good. Okay. There? Okay, sure. Fuck it. I mean, it smells good. It smells like, it smells like butter. That's not a bad thing. Oh, let me give you like a little sizzle noise as well. Okay. There's that color you want to see. Yeah, nice little yellow color with the cornbread stuffing. Not gonna be good for you at all. So much fucking butter in there, man, but I'm not complaining. All right, anyways, let's finish off the rest. What else are we doing? 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Oui. How many turkeys am I gonna stuff with that? I think we like stuffing. The funny thing is, in the US, I don't know how this works in other countries, but in the US, you don't really ever like make stuffing, or at least most people don't really make their stuffing like in the turkey. They just make it separately. It's just called stuffing because like, I don't know, I guess that's the traditional name for it. So like, in reality, stuffing, the name doesn't even really make sense anymore, but it's still tasty, so who cares? Okay, anyways, Dijon, and then teaspoon of onion powder, teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and then we just let it do its thing. Okay, cool. Red pepper flakes, a fresh thing, great value, of course. Always had stuffing in the turkey, have you? Yeah, I don't know, maybe it depends on the household. I can just tell you that for, like, in my household, the stuffing was never actually made inside the turkey. It was always just made separately, and then you still call it stuffing because that's still what it is, I guess, or still what it looks like or how it's made, but same ingredients, I guess is what I'm trying to say, but in reality, like, no one ever, in my family, ever stuffed the turkey with anything besides just turkey. I don't know what. Anyways, how much red pepper flakes? Half a teaspoon. Oh, well, it's gonna be a little spicy. Whatever, it's fine. I did not mean to add that much, but it's fine. I ain't no bitch. I can tank it. I can handle it. And then garlic powder and onion powder. We're just gonna add those based on World of Fieldcraft, I think. Said what, a teaspoon? Yeah. Fieldcraft it is. Okay. Now we crank that bad boy back up and let it simmer, and then it'll be a thing. Cool. Certainly a decision with those red pepper flakes. In fairness, I didn't mean to add that many, but also I'm not like some basic ass white bitch who like calls something like black pepper spicy, so I'll be fine. Nah. I'll be fine. I'll be curious to see how much this ends up resembling barbecue sauce. Like the recipe says it's cranberry barbecue sauce. Like in reality, is it gonna be like barbecue sauce? I don't know. I guess we'll see. It's gonna be spicy. That I can say with certainty, but it'll be fine, man. Alright. You're not a fan of stuffing yourself? I mean, fair. I love stuffing, man. It's just literally just like bread casserole, like soaked in butter. Well, it's not the like for me personally, but to each their own, I guess. I mean, I like the thickness of this. I'll admit that, like, it's definitely turning into a consistency that seems pretty good. Okay, well, this is kind of just, now this just needs to simmer for a good, I don't know, so the recipe says 8 to 10 minutes, so in the meantime, like, we're kind of just done, and the rest is done. So, here's what I'll do. My initial plan was to eat outside. Do I still eat outside? Do I prep this plate and then we just eat outdoors like originally planned and just pretend like we just did this entire thing outside like originally planned? I think the answer is yes, simply because the table I would normally eat on is covered with a bunch of shit right now, so yeah, that's what I'll do. But hey, you know what? We've completed all the dishes we planned. The turkey's under the foil there, ready to go. Stuffing, looking good. Cream spinach, looking tasty. Cranberry barbecue sauce. It's gonna obviously go on the turkey in case that wasn't obvious. All right. Do I ever go to my parents' house for the holidays? Yeah, I mean, it's what I do every year for Christmas. I don't ever go home for Thanksgiving nowadays simply because it doesn't make a ton of sense to fly cross country for Thanksgiving and then like 3 weeks later fly home across country again for Christmas. So I always go home for Christmas, but not for Thanksgiving. And yeah, the funny thing is to me, like, Thanksgiving is not really a holiday anymore. I celebrate with family. I know that's the thing for the vast majority of people in existence in the US, but for me specifically, Thanksgiving is now kind of like when I do my own thing. I still eat like the food that's associated with Thanksgiving, and I love Thanksgiving food, so like I'm always willing to cook it. We'll zoom out a little bit now. I'm down to eat Thanksgiving food. It's just that, yeah, because I don't really go home with family, or with family nowadays, generally speaking nowadays, it's just like Thanksgiving's kind of a me thing. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like it that way. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom out more. I know maybe some people would hear that and be like, think that's like sad or depressing sounding, but I kind of like having like Thanksgiving on my own. I mean, admittedly, I guess maybe it's not totally on my own if I do it on stream, but I kind of like the fact that Thanksgiving's not my own chill experience where I get to try like some experimental Thanksgiving dishes in a year and chill the fuck out and eat good food and drink some delicious beer and just, I don't know. Lonely, like, bachelor Thanksgiving. I would highly recommend. It's like actually kind of sick. You know, Wheel of Cali, you come into the stream, which is just a wholesome, chill cooking stream, and you decide to be toxic as fuck. I don't know what you're expecting by doing that, man, but especially for cooking streams, like, vibe terrorists, like, be gone, man. Like, imagine coming into a cooking stream and just being a vibe terrorist. Some people, man, I do have to wonder what motivates some people to be terrible, terrible people. I actually legitimately don't understand, man. I hope everything is wrong with you, or hope everything is okay in your life, man, because, actually, you know what? I do actually want to point this guy out before I fully ban him. This guy is a certified hate watcher, actually. Man, I'm just doing comfy cooking streams. I hope everything's okay in your life, man. Know that what you're trying to do right now is making you look like a giant asshole. And I really, really hope that in your real life, you can improve to the point where you don't feel the need to try to be an asshole to random people on the internet. All right? Please, man. whatever it is that's bothering you, just, I hope you get some help, okay? I legitimately hope so, man. I'm chilling here cooking. I'm just cooking, man. All right, anyways. How are we doing here? Oh shit, that's the wrong screen. Hold on, wait a minute. That is cozy though. Wait, yeah, there we go. Okay, this is simmering. Like it said, like 8 to 10 minutes. I'm not gonna time this, but whatever. We'll just go based on vibes and when it looks thick enough. It does smell like a bourbon. I did add quite a bit, but nah, that's fine. That's fine. How long ago did I purchase an HP monitor? I mean, shit, those are the monitors I've been using now for like 6 years since I bought this original PC. When I built this new PC, I got a 1440p monitor as my main center monitor, but the two side ones are still the same. Those are just the basic ass HP monitors that just I use for side monitor content. The box has been there for 6 years? Box? What box? Huh? Hold on, chat, one sec. I at least appreciate that people out themselves as hate watchers so easily nowadays, so like you know at least who to do the thing to. It's looking thick, that's for sure. Stuffing really the best part of the holiday? It is gonna be good. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be buttery and delicious. Did I end up getting any value out of that monitor video you linked? Not really, to be honest. I mean, like the monitors I looked at in that video, unfortunately, were just like, I don't know. I'm not whatever the visual equivalent of an audio file is, I'm not that. Like, as long as a monitor displays what I need it to display, I don't care about all the fancy settings. Like, 180 hertz is fine, and then as long as it shows the thing, like, I'm not super picky when it comes to like color balance or anything else, so. I went with the one that was relatively cheap at Micro Center and called that good enough. And it's good enough. It gets the job done. Shopping any Black Friday or Cyber Monday deals? I mean, brother, I just spent over $2,000 on a new PC. I think I'm set to go for my my spending for the next 5 years, really. Nah, I mean, if anything, like the PC that I bought was already on like I guess a Black Friday sale, Black Friday discounts or whatever, so that qualified as my Black Friday purchase. And I gotta say, it's working well so far. No complaints, no complaints. Okay, let's give you a little preview of what we got now. It's looking pretty good, pretty good. I don't really know to what extent this will be like barbecue sauce. It kind of, at least visually, looks way more like cranberry sauce than barbecue sauce, but it doesn't look bad, right? All right, we're gonna let that simmer a little bit more, and then while it's simmering, I think we'll start prepping the plate. Thought that was cranberry sauce. I mean, this is cranberries, but it's like supposed to be a cranberry barbecue sauce. Cranberry bourbon barbecue sauce, if we're being specific here. But, yeah, I don't know. It just looks red, right? It doesn't look like barbecue sauce, which is like more of a brown look to it, right? It just looks red. But obviously the cranberries play a big part of that. So the question is, what will it taste like? We'll see. An immersion blender would fix that? Yeah, I agree, but I don't own an immersion blender, so be it. I mean, I don't mind that it's got some texture to it. That part is fine. Like, I don't mind that it's got like some cranberry chunks in there, but I will admit that like just the colors, like the color-wise, it's just like not what you'd expect, but doesn't mean it's not good. Did you miss the real bourbon getting added to the sauce? You did. It was a lot. But I like bourbon, so it's fine. What I'm doing is literally finding like the cranberries in here, like the ones that are still like hole and like I'm just like popping them on the side of the pot. Okay, okay, okay. I think it's mostly fine though. It's definitely nice and thick now. I think this is good to go. I think we've successfully gotten to the point where it's nice and thick, especially once it cools down a bit. Okay, turn that off. Okay. Oh. What time is it now? 5.5 hours later, I think we're probably ready to eat. Cool. I should taste this. Kind of important, I guess. Not bad. It's definitely spicy. Yeah, it's definitely spicy with the red pepper flakes I added, but like not in a bad way. It's good. I will admit, it doesn't really necessarily evoke the. I mean, okay, it does have some tanginess to it actually. I'm not sure if I serve this to someone, they would think like, oh, that's barbecue sauce, but. It's a hybrid of the two. It's got some barbecue sauce aspects to it. I mean, it's quite literally it just feels like a cross between cranberry sauce and barbecue sauce. So, yeah, not bad. Okay. All right. Let's prep the plate now, shall we? It's time. Max Cozy Stream. I'm glad you're enjoying, man. This, I'll admit, this one didn't really go exactly to plan, but I'm glad we at least have gotten to the point where we're ready to put stuff on a plate and give it a shot. Okay. Oh my god, I have a ungodly amount of cleanup to do. This is gonna be horrific, but all right, let's ignore that part for now. Okay, so take off the foil. I'm a little worried that yeah, I mean, it's not super warm anymore, but oh well. There's the turkey. For those that didn't tune in to the earlier, there you go. For those that didn't tune to the earlier part of the stream, we tried to do smoked turkey. I tried to make a ghetto smoker. It didn't work, so we at least probably infused some smoke into the turkey while we were trying to make the ghetto smoker work, so I'm hoping at least that we get some sort of smoke flavor infused into that. I'm pretty sure we will, but we're gonna find out soon enough. All right, so that's gonna be a lot of turkey to eat in one sitting, but I don't have to eat it all. It's okay. I don't put ketchup and whatnot in the fridge. I do, bro. Don't judge any of my kitchen habits right now. I'm trying my best. Okay. All right, let's get the rest of the stuff. So the stuffing. Let's maybe dig into that a little bit to see how it goes. It's not the right instrument actually. Where is what I'm looking for? There you are. Okay, a rice cooker spoon that happens to work well for putting stuffing on a plate as well. Nice. Okay. Definitely looks moist in there, that's for sure. Put that on the plate. That's a shitload of stuffing. That'll last me a long ass time. 0% chance I'll eat all this food in one sitting, but I can try. Okay. Moving on. The spinach. Okay. Oi. Ooh, shit, look at that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's get that on there. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. That's looking nice and creamy in the fleck. That's the way you want it to look, baby. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. And then the cranberry sauce, I almost want to like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna put this separately into like a separate bowl for now, off to the side. So that way we can cut into the turkey and see how it's cooked first, and then after that, we can add in the barbecue sauce. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Dip that in there. Okay. Something of a turkey dipping sauce almost, if anything. Okay. Still nice and steamy hot. All right, cool. So, we're gonna go outside. Let's pretend that we did this entire stream outside, because that was admittedly the original intention. I didn't, because, well, things didn't go according to plan, but what can you do? All right. There it is. The ghetto smoker. We tried. We tried. Oh well. It is time to eat food. What do I need? A spoon and a fork and a knife. Okay. Grab this. Rest of the beer. Chat. And okay. Okay. There you go. Oh, and maybe a napkin. All right, now first things first, before I do anything else, I do want to cut into the turkey and just see how we cooked it, because the temperature got up to like 180 degrees, right, Fahrenheit, so like hotter than I think you ideally want it, but it is thighs, so like hopefully it'll be okay. So let me give you the close-up and we'll just cut into this and see what we're doing here, what it's looking like. Okay. So let's see here. Oh man, thank God. At least we got an edible dish. I'm sad we couldn't smoke it fully, but another time. Whew. Let's cut into this bad boy, see what we're looking like, shall we? Okay, it's looking fine to me. I mean, let me give you a little closer up preview here. But that looks actually fine, question mark? It's not like solid white, implying that it's like, you know, overcooked. We'll see, let's bite into it first before I say that, but it looks, color-wise at least, okay. I don't know. All right. I don't know. One way to find out though for sure. Let's see. Oh yeah. Let's try it without the barbecue sauce first. Just as is. Let's see. It's a little dry. Yeah, a little dry. Not bad. A little dry though. I'll fucking eat it though. I will say that the smoke 100% did get infused into this, even if it wasn't fully cooked. Fully cooked, that is, by being in the smoker. I can 100% taste the smoke like on the skin. It's a little dry. Not bad, not ruined dry, not like, oh, oy, oy, oy. Like, I'd still serve it to others, but it's a little dry. All right. But yeah, sauce will help, for sure. That was a spoon. I've never tried to cook turkey thighs in the oven like this before, so yeah, I wasn't 100% sure what temperature and what amount of time, and I mean, I guess temperature-wise I knew, and yeah, I guess I should have checked earlier, but well, it's fine. But I am actually pleasantly surprised how well the smoke did get infused into the turkey, even if it didn't get, like, you know, fully cooked in the ghetto smoker. The fact that it still spent a good, what was that, maybe half an hour in there, still did something. In fact, to be honest, if I gave somebody this and just told them like it was a fully smoked turkey, they'd probably believe me. All right, we'll do the sauce in a second. Settle down. I wanted to just try it as is, just to see what what it tasted like just with the smoke alone. Not bad. Chad is fiending for that sauce. I know. All right, let me just get one more bite in, like with the skin on. Like, let me just show you that. Hold on. Like, I don't know, man. Oh shit. Oh shit. Look at that, baby. Oh, come on. Focus. Focus. Oh yeah. It's a nice color on there. It's good shit. And like, yes, I promise you, it tastes just like it looks. Very smoky and delicious. Beautiful, man. Oy, oy, oy. Ooh. Oh man, with that skin there, a little extra pocket of fat. Ooh. It's a little dry, like I said, but man, that skin, fucking fire, dude. Very smoky. The smoke 100% at least did something. I'm happy about that. So it wasn't, okay. I feel better. The first almost 3 hours of stream today wasn't a complete waste. Okay, okay. Okay. All right. Cranberry bourbon barbecue sauce. See what it's like. Dude, paired with the smoky flavor of the turkey, that is really fucking good. Ooh. Ooh. That pairs so nicely. Like the tangy, like slightly tangy, like, and then cranberry flavor, like obviously cranberry goes really good in turkey. Americans know that. But the extra tanginess of like I guess the rest of like half barbecue sauce type of flavor, combined with the smokiness of the turkey is, oh, great fucking combo, man. I need more turkey. That shit is, I'm not gonna say perfect, because I could have probably taken it out a little sooner, but that being said, put that sauce on there. Ha ha, baby. Huh. That is not bad at all. Not bad at all, ladies and gentlemen. You're inclined to inquire into the aroma of that cranberry barbecue sauce infused with pre-COVID goat sauce. Aroma? It quite literally smells like the combination of cranberry sauce and barbecue sauce. It smells like you just mix those two things together. Yeah, that is exactly how I describe the taste. Maybe a little spicier than barbecue sauce would normally be, on account of me adding maybe a little too much red pepper flake, but it's not like spicy in like a it got ruined way. It's like in a spicy, like a basic ass white bitch would probably be like, oh, this is spicy, but like for me, it's good. Okay, let's try the other stuff. I'm so tempted to just eat more of the turkey because that's like fire, but okay, hold on. Let's try the stuffing, shall we? Now, the funny thing is with the stuffing, it looks just like basic ass, like straight out of the box stuffing, but I mean, a part of this, I guess, is, but we've infused it with cornbread and other deliciousness. See? Ooh. Oh, baby. I mean, of course it's fucking good. It's got like 2 sticks of butter in there. Tastes like Thanksgiving, man. The flavor of like the goated cornbread that I made that I put in there, combined with what I've described as just like regular stuffing flavor, just adds like an extra element to it. The funny thing is, like, half the recipe is just the boxed cornbread that we just, boxed stuffing that we put inside of this. And you can taste that in there, and yet you can taste how it's been enhanced by everything else we put in there, like the real cornbread, as well as the extra onions and celery and spices that we put in there. It's like stuffing plus. It's like Normie's demanding classic plus, right? Stuffing plus. Except they didn't fucking ruin it. That's good. That barbecue sauce is gonna get spicier overnight. Yeah, you're probably not wrong, but that's okay. I'm a man. I can handle it. What's up, Juck Cutie coming in top of the sub? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Goated dinner. It's pretty good. It tastes like Thanksgiving, 100%. I nailed the proper flavor for like what you would expect out of Thanksgiving. So thank you, sir. Your sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets and Doritos Fund. And the Turkey Fund. All right, spinach time. Try it out. I'm just thinking back on like what it was like to have the cream spinach back in the good old like Boston Market days. It's not as good as that. It's not as creamy. It's good. So hold on, let me just say up front, it is good. I'm gonna fucking eat it, absolutely. I just remember like the cream spinach of my childhood. Fuck, it is cold out here. The cream spinach of my childhood was like extra creamy, extra thick, extra cum. I don't know what I would need to do to make it that consistency, but it's not quite that. So I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. This is good, but it could be better. I know what like super bad for you cream spinach is like, and it's not this. I don't know what else I needed to add to this to make it like that. Probably more cum, but it's decent. It's decent. I'd rate it lower than the stuffing and especially the turkey, but it's good. At the end of the day, it's still a perfectly acceptable method to consume vegetables. All right, one more bite of the turkey and then we're done. I'm very pleasantly surprised that the turkey came out the way it did. That's a spoon. I was sad and disappointed that the ghetto smoker didn't work, and I'm curious still as to what it would have been like if I would have made that entire experiment work. However, I'm at least happy that the smoke flavor did, like when we were trying to make our experiment work, I'm glad that the smoke flavor did still infuse itself into the turkey, and combined with the barbecue sauce that we just made here, it definitely kind of evokes the vibe I was going for, which was kind of like a Thanksgiving barbecue vibe. Because that was kind of the original plan for the stream, was to do like a full-on barbecue stream. Full-on like Thanksgiving barbecue theme. It didn't end up working out that way because like I just couldn't find the right spot to do it, but I still wanted, I still picked recipes that were kind of like, I guess, barbecue inspired. I don't know. So with that in mind, the turkey 100% evokes the flavor of like, I don't know, I guess a Thanksgiving barbecue theme. Ooh, yeah. You'll be making that cran bussy sauce. It's intriguing. Yeah, I'd recommend it for sure. 100%. I know people were memeing about like, you added way too much bourbon, but like honestly, like at least for my taste, like that was a perfect amount of bourbon. That's delicious. Oh shit. Whiskey Thunder coming in hot with the 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Your subs will go directly to the whiskey-infused cranberry sauce fund. Thank you, man. Thanks for hanging out. Glad you're enjoying. Shoutouts to everybody that stuck around this entire cooking stream. I know this has been a long-ass cooking stream. Like, we're here on approaching, I guess, the end of hour 6. Fuck. But at least the end result's good. All right. By the way, you know what? I'm actually changing my assessment of how the turkey was cooked. The edges, I will admit, were a little dry, but now that I've gotten close to the center is perfect. The center is nice and moist. Let me just show you what the center looks like, actually, because the center, I'm realizing, I guess unsurprisingly, is less... was moister, I guess, than... more moist, whatever? Than the outsides were, which, yeah, that checks out, right? Hold on, let me just show you. I know when I gave you the close-up of the center, it was like, you could kind of tell it was like a little dry, right? But look at that. That would be the middle. Buddy! Oh my. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That middle. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. That's sharp. Oh, baby. Oh. Okay, the middle, yeah. The middle's perfect. Okay. Well, I'm sad the full stream didn't get completed out here, but I'm at least happy that we got to eat a finished product out here. And I'm glad that the finished product ended up being very tasty, because I'm not gonna lie, boys, I was considering just like saying like fuck this, giving up middle of the stream. I was just like, maybe I just end the stream, call it a wash, and just say, oh well, better luck next time. But I'm glad we persevered, because that was very tasty. But now I'm tired, so alright. Came together. It did. It took longer than it should have, but it came together. Alright. Alright, kids. Well, anyways, what is today? Tuesday, right? I'll be back tomorrow. Stream tomorrow is going to start the regular weekday time of 11. Actually, you know what? No. Let's do this all indoors. It's cold out here. Yeah. I'm actually going to just take all this inside now, because I'd rather eat it at my desk where it's, like, warmer. And also, also, I can watch YouTube videos while I do it, right? Funny thing is, I said, like, I don't know if I'll finish all of this in one sitting. Oh, I'm definitely finishing all of this in one sitting. What the fuck was I talking about? Alright. Alright, hi. Let's go to the good mic, shall we? Hi. Alright. Well, that was certainly an experience. It was scuffed. It was maybe not exactly the way I planned it. The ghetto smoker didn't work. I like the concept. I'd like to build on that concept. I'd like to, in the future, hopefully innovate on it and make it work, because I think it will. Just gotta get a more sturdy base is what I gotta do. But yeah, the stuffing, fucking delicious, man. The cream spinach, it could have been better, I'll be honest, but still good. The turkey, initially I thought like maybe a little dry, but now that I got into the middle of it, oh. Good shit, boys and girls. So cool. Anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. Stream tomorrow is gonna start the more regular weekday time of 11 a.m. Eastern time, 1700 CET. What are we doing tomorrow? We're gonna do a world tour on Era on the alt human warrior, and we'll do something before that. I don't know what though. Probably just need to knock out some jump runs for making golden anniversary. So probably just jump runs. That's fine. Thursday will be. I know you're thinking like, well, it's Thanksgiving. Why would you stream Thursday? Well, weirdly enough, my European guild doesn't seem to care that it's Thanksgiving on Thursday, so I'll be raiding on Thursday. Little Nax and AQ. Ready to crash out when the EU destination server sucks. Sure. We'll save that for tomorrow. Friday, we'll do Nax plus Fist Mama. No stream Saturday. Sunday, Fun Police Roulette as always. So, cool. Now that I'm just sitting here in the warmth, I'm getting fucking tired. Holy shit, dude. I'm ready to go to bed. Okay. A little something to watch while eating Thanksgiving food. Yeah, exactly. I'll be here if you want to watch. I'll be here. Tonight was my Thanksgiving instead of Thursday. You guys can do ! Discord in the chat if you feel like joining my Discord. It's a place where I post stream news, stream announcements. Anytime I go live, I'll make sure to ping you guys. It's a place where you can ask me for the recipes for the stream today. And if you want them, just do ! Recipes in the chat. Turkey, if you have a real smoker, guaranteed it'd be really good. Stuffing, also really good. Cream spinach, I don't know, it needs something. It needs to be creamier. I feel like you just add more cream cheese and heavy cream, maybe. I don't know. Cranberry sauce, or cranberry barbecue bourbon sauce, very good. Would recommend. Yeah. So. Alrighty, appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate you guys sticking around for the whole 6 hours of this insanely long cooking stream. Cornstarch slurry? For... oh, the cream spinach? Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Goated PC build, by the way. Everything you would want in a new build. Love some Samsung SSDs. Yeah, happy so far. Anywho, if you're NA, have a good rest of the evening. If you're EU, have a good rest of the night. If you're OC, have a good rest of the, I guess still morning, right? And I will catch you guys tomorrow for whatever the fuck I'm doing. Jump runs and World Tour. Yeah. Bye-bye.